Welcome to Levels of Geeks Live, bringing you the latest topics in cinema, plus jokes, interactions, and more. Your home to all things entertainment. And now your hosts of Levels of Geeks Live, Alex and Nate.
Welcome everyone to a brand new episode of Levels of Geeks Live. I'm your host Alex Figueroa, and my co-host is
Nate from Netflix Reviews.
Welcome everyone to a brand new episode. This is episode 31. Today's gonna be a very good topic. We got Triboro coming in a few seconds, and we're gonna introduce you to a new host for our Good Morning Gotham. Whenever he decides to hit the damn link, I'll bring him in. But again, what's up everyone? Tonight was gonna be a very good topic. Nate brought this topic up. Yeah, so it's going to be pretty fun. We got the brand new intro. I told you guys everything's going to be coming out. New stuff is going to be coming out. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty fun tonight.
Heck yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. Listen, I'm live via satellite. I already told you, you guys don't see my art. It's not there. Live via satellite. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be talking some physical media, collecting. You know, I put up some polls, so we're going to go over the results. But me and Alex are going to give, we didn't answer. Well, he did, but I'm not going to tell you his answers because we're going to talk about them. But I didn't answer my own polls, obviously. So we're going to go over what we prefer and why. And then I don't have access to the chat tonight, guys, but Alex will be looking at it. And Triboro, y'all can let me, we want you guys to say what you think and how you collect and so on and so forth. But and then my arch nemesis / best old buddy, old pal, Triboro Gigolo, going to be on tonight to talk about, I will let him tell you guys what the random movie is that he picked. If you remember, last time it was Action Jackson, and that was very terrible. So he'll let you know what he picked tonight, and we're going to review that as well.
Yeah, just a second. I'm trying to get the link for our co-host for Saturday DC show, morning show, to get on. But you know what? With that, I will promote some stuff that we have coming up, and then once he's ready to come on, he would be ready. All right, so I linked it to him. All right, so first things first, the new stuff that we got going on. We got this Friday is going to be me and Ralph's Horror Hour show. That is kicking off this Friday, and then it's going to be every Friday from now on. It's going to be really good. We're going to talk about that on Friday, but it's called the Horror, oh my God, it's like a tongue tie,
Horror
right?
Hour.
The Horror Hour. With me and Horror and Coffee, Ralph are going to join forces, and we're going to be bringing you guys horror. You all know how I am with horror. I'm not a big guy on horror, so this is perfect for those people that are chicken lovers like me. I'm a chicken lover, so that's the type of hero. Next, on Saturday, we're going to have DC Now and Forever is back, but with a brand new morning show called Good Morning Gotham. It's going to be our DC news and movie talk and graphic novels. So those are for all you DC heads. And, of course, it's for beginners and veteran readers out there.
Nice.
This is for you guys. We're going to be breaking down a lot of stuff for that. And, of course, now, and I told you guys I was going to work on this, and I finally finished it. The Discord for Levels of Geeks is finally done. A lot of you guys on the Instagram and the Patreons, which I'm going to shout you guys out too. Don't worry about it. I am. You guys are going to be getting the links as soon as possible. I'm going to put the link at the end of the show. I'm going to put it in the description here. And then you guys could join it. Again, it's very plain and simple. I don't have much information throughout, but a lot of the Level of Geek guys that have access to it early have been putting photos and all that stuff to it to help me out, which is awesome. But this server is for you guys, the Levels of Geeks community. You guys can share your YouTube. You can share your brand new videos that you guys upload to YouTube. You can promote. You can ask for someone to join in on your show if you want, co-hosts. This is for you guys. Deals, 4K releases, what is coming out, all that. It's in that Discord, nice. Levels of Geek Discord. So again, be respectful to each other, because I will boot people. Trust me. I'll do it. You disrespectful to any member to the Levels of Geeks community, you're going to get booted. There's no 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strike crap. This is one and done. I'm not with this crap. So with that
and
said,
listen, that does not mean that we can't have a good time. Listen, me and Triboro, we talk some trash to each other, but guess what? At the end of the day, we're friends, which is why we're able to joke around. Joking around is cool. You guys want to call people out, maybe trivia games, all that's cool, but don't be disrespectful. Don't get personal with people. That's not the place for it. We just want to have a good time.
Yeah. No, totally. All right. So with that said, we're going to bring in
my man, Triboro with the
Triboro.
Knicks hat. Let's go.
Yeah, he's wearing a Knicks. How
That's
dare
what I'm talking about.
How dare he?
What? Hey, we're pretty good this year.
No, we are. No, we
playing
are.
good.
All right. So
Yeah.
with that said, we got Bronx. Okay. So we got the co-host. Give me 1 second. Let me bring in the co-host now. Triboro, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you in. Hold on 1 second. All right. See, now we got mad people joining in. All right. Hold on. Let me.
We had nobody, and now we have.
Now I know we got nobody joining in, and now we got everybody joining in at the same time. All right,
Nice.
Here we go. All right, I hope he could. Is he good? All right, is he there? What we got here? All right, Jimmy, you there? I just see straight black.
I don't see him or hear him.
No, I don't either. Jimmy, you there? I think he's like in the basement. Hello.
He's in the upside down.
Yeah, in the upside down world. Hello, Jimmy. You're there. All right. I guess he's having taken difficult. All right. I'll bring in Triboro. Like I said, I was gonna do. All right, Triboro. What's up?
What's up?
Oh,
Nate, what's good?
Look at you.
Hey, what's going on, man? How you been?
Yeah. What's up? Chilling. How you doing?
Doing good.
Yep.
Doing well. Look, everybody wants us to start.
I know. All right. I know. Everyone wants to see the beef, and I'm like, what's going on here?
Ain't no beef. Listen,
Ain't no beef.
me and
There's no beef.
Triboro, we're gonna
No
get
beef.
in that ring. We're gonna get in that ring, and we're gonna play some trivia next week. Just like I told everybody, every 2 weeks we're gonna play.
Right.
This week, guess what? Best friends. We're just gonna review some movies.
For
we're
now.
gonna talk movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
for now. Next
now.
week, I'll go back to calling him
Yeah.
the paper champ. But for
All
now,
right.
he's just Triboro Gigolo.
All right, so with that
that's
said,
it.
let's give what's up to everybody that's on the Patreon, and then we start rolling with the show. Everyone what's up on the Patreon is Jonathan McCoy, latest, the newest member. Thank you so much. Pablo LaForcia, thank you so much. Priscilla Vasquez, I hope I'm saying her name right? Yeah,
That's right.
Thank you so
Yep,
much.
that's correct.
Becklish, thank you so much. Jay Manley, thank you so much. Robert makes the cut. Thank you so much. I'm trying to figure out who else. Charles Woods.
Stephanie. Yep.
Thank you so much, Stephanie from I'll Buy the Popcorn. Is a lot of people. A lot of people have to
Yeah,
write this
that
down.
thing is growing.
Yeah,
that
it's
thing
growing.
is growing. You know, you guys, if you're not participating, you want to. We have a good time Tuesday. Tuesday nights is like the super fun night. Like, y'all get the live show, but Tuesday night they get the behind the scenes. They get to watch us record, chat with us. Robert shows every Tuesday. Robert shows every single thing he owns while we are recording. It's great. It's great. This guy
And-
has a treasures beyond measure.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, I try to keep myself available for the Patreons, and I mean, we've been talking till like 2 a.m. when Nate leaves. I continue talking to the Patreon people till like 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'll be out of there. I'm out of there.
Like 2 seconds.
Once it's
He's
like 11:30, I'm like, good night.
Yeah, I gotta watch a movie, guys. Gotta go. But anyway,
Yep, I gotta go.
with that said, thank you so much. Now, everyone that's with us live, Eddie S., Jay Manley, Horror and Coffee Ralph, Tony Movie Chappie, let's see, Whack a Butcher, Art Wishwood, what's up? Sam the Man, what's up? Robert makes it cut, I already said. Lobby Desk, what's up?
Oh, what's up?
That's a new person because I don't know if I don't know who that is. James Perez, how you doing? Unboxing with me, unboxing. Horror and Coffee, like I said. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's everybody. And then for those of you that don't write on the chat, but I do see you guys' numbers there, thank you so much for joining us. And then Brock Lenny, what's up? Whenever you decide to jump in, you can jump in. But we're going to continue on with the show. So the first topic, of course, the first topic we always do is one movie cinema news. So we're going to cover that now. I don't have jingles right now because I got a new laptop, so I don't have no music or nothing. But with that said, let's talk about Evil Dead 4. So Evil Dead 4 is in the works right now. Bruce Campbell did confirm that there is going to be an Evil Dead 4, but without Ash. It's going to be Evil Dead Rise. It's starting to shoot this year. What do you guys think? Let's go around the board. Triboro, since you are our guest, what do you think of this Evil Dead 4 news?
You got to bring back Ash. I think,
You
without
gotta
Ash, it's not Evil Dead. It's
right.
like having, Nightmare on Elm Street without Freddy Krueger. You got to bring back Ash. And
Yeah.
this is news to me. I didn't even hear about it today. But yeah, you got to bring Ash back for this franchise.
Nate?
Yeah. Look, I'm not the biggest Evil Dead fan. I like it. I like the series. I like the movies. I thought the remake was cool. You know what I mean? Like that didn't have Ash. If you're gonna continue the storyline of the original Evil Dead, then I agree with Triboro. I think probably would be best to actually have the original character from the franchise in it.
Right.
If they were following the remake, then that's a different story. You know what I mean? But is Raimi? I know. Is he directing it or?
No, they Sam Raimi picked a director already for the project.
Okay, so
yeah.
he handpicked up. Maybe it's someone he's worked with or has whatever. I'm always.
You want to know the name of the director?
Yeah. Who is it?
It's Lee Cronin, the guy who directed The Hole in the Ground.
Oh, that's newish. I've heard that was pretty good. I haven't seen it, but maybe Hey, look, I'm always for fresh blood, new ideas, new eyes. That's cool. If Raimi's producing or involved somehow, that's also cool. But I didn't even know this was happening. Literally, you're dropping this news is news to me as well.
Okay. Well, look, this is what Sam Raimi said about the film, so if you guys want to know. It says Evil Dead Rise is set to begin filming later this year. Campbell, who serves as a producer on the film, stated that he'll be heading down to New Zealand for the shoot, which is where Ash vs. Evil Dead was also shot. While Campbell had to remain tight-lipped about the film plot, he did mention that it's out of the woods. It's out of the woods, yeah, which falls in line with his previous statement about the film taking place in an urban setting.
Ooh,
so,
okay.
So yeah, look, again, I don't know. Look, again, this is just news coming out. I do not know if Sam Raimi, he's not in it, but I don't know if he's going to play Ash, yes or no, but I do remember he retired him. So he ain't playing him no more. But maybe for this movie, he does unretire him and then get killed and then pass it on to somebody else. That could be something. But for me, I like the TV show. I didn't know why they canceled it, but it is what it is.
But you're an Evil Dead fan. Like, you like the first one, you like the second one. So for you, this is probably more in line with, what I would be more interested in your take. Because I'm not the biggest fan of the Evil Dead franchise. Like, it's cool, but...
It is cool, but without Ash, look, the 2013 version, if I'm saying the number right, you guys can help me out here. The 2000 version reboot, without Ash, to me, it was missing something. It was cool and whatever. It looked great and all that, but for me, it's not working. What is the countdown clock for? The countdown clock is for each segment that we do is 10 minutes. So you guys can see that once it's done, we're going on to the next topic. If not, it could go shorter, and then we go to the next topic as is. Jonathan McCoy said, I haven't seen any of the Evil Dead series either. Anyone recommended the Steelbook still available? I own all 3 Steelbooks, and they are so hard to find now. Season 1, 2, and 3. Those are, if you didn't get them when they first came out, those things are going to be super hard, Jonathan.
They were Best Buy exclusives, right?
Yeah.
Best Buy, they be running out. Once they run out, they run out. That's it.
I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys right now what they look like. And this is the first one. I don't know if there you go. It's clear. That's season 1. Decent season 2. And then season 3. Yeah. So once those things are done, that's pretty much it. Just like Nate said. So they're pretty much gone. And I don't like that. I like it because I got him, you know what I mean? You don't got him. Buddy, that suck on that, Nate. But
I didn't watch that show. I haven't seen an episode of it, so yes, you do. I don't have those steelbooks.
I love messing with Nate because he has like 20,000 steelbooks. But Triboro,
I don't have those 3.
Are you guys seeing any of the TV shows or anything like that?
I used to watch the TV show. I actually like the TV show, and because it actually stayed with the timeline of the movie, and I like the reboot with the female, and she survived at the end. But I feel like for this movie, you got to bring Ash back, and why not have Ash and the female together?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Maybe him come out the portal and then he helps them somewhere somehow. So yeah, that is pretty true. Anything else you guys want to add, or anyone in the chat? You guys still have time. You got 5 minutes and 30 seconds on this topic.
Yeah.
If you guys want to chime in, I hope
I would
this
like to add
countdown works. But
I would like to add that I now have access to the chat. So
nice. Now you can
shout
help
out.
me out.
Yeah, that's right. I could see it. So
all right. So here we go. Sam the Man says, I'm not interested if Ash is not in it. You know what? I totally agree. Art says they are talking about the topic for 10 minutes and then they're moving on to next. Yeah. Jose said, nice shirt. Yes, the shirt. The shirt came in. A lot of people have been representing. Yep. This is the Stand for JT shirt, which is for the Stand for Cancer for Jay Manley. And just to tell everybody, he has surpassed his 500. And he's getting more.
Nice.
So just remember, if you guys still have not got your exclusive shirts, you can still get it at www.levelsofgeeks.com, and the money will still go to Jay Manley's Stand for Cancer campaign that we're doing for him. So with that said, he's going to surpass the crap out of it. So you guys all did an amazing job, whoever brought T-shirts. Oh, wrong button. You see? Wrong button. Thank you so much. I hit the wrong button. So you guys did a great job. Everyone that donated, continue doing the good work. So with that said, I think we got now Bronx Lenny here. So let me see if I can bring him in to say what's up to everyone. You guys have not seen him yet.
Oh yeah, Jonathan said you're right. The Best Buy Evil Dead 1 and 2 combo steelbook. That was the 4K. Those that you do have. Alex has that one too. That steelbook sold out twice already. Because it sold out, then they re-released it, and now it's sold out again. So, right. Jonathan, if you missed it, eBay probably, but they're going to try and get you charge you an arm and a leg.
Oh, you're looking for Evil Dead 1 and 2?
The 4K steelbook.
Oh, the 4K steelbook. Yeah, you're going to, yeah. If you have not got your hands on it, the timer.
Unless you have a Best Buy near you that still sells them, sometimes they'll have one, available. So I know a lot of the Best Buys around a lot of the Best Buys around are don't sell movies anymore. Most of the ones by me don't. There's only one. So unless you wander into a Best Buy that randomly has one, you're probably out of luck.
It's funny. I went to my Best Buy and they had like 4 of them.
Oh,
Evil Dead.
Look at that.
Remember, I told you if you wanted them,
I
could have picked it up.
That's all they had because you said your Best Buy.
Yeah, that's all they had. And I was like, dude, Nate, if you want it, and you said no, I don't want it because already.
I have the 2 steelbooks. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, you want to have them separate, so you could have had it.
Yeah.
But
I don't want them in 4K. They look kind of crusty. I don't feel like 4K is much of a necessity.
All right, so let's get into the next topic. So now the next topic, okay. Next topic is going to be Triboro's movie of choice because he picked a movie. And he was like, all right, I'm going to pick a movie for you guys to watch. We did Action Jackson, which was really...
We loved. It was so good.
Action Jackson. That was... Yeah. And then he did Lord of the Rings. He said, hey, guys, you're going to watch Lord of the Rings. And we're like, all right, cool. And now...
Which was actually good. Yeah.
He brought out another movie. And he said, you know what, guys? You guys are going to watch Hot Tub Time Machine. Now, I have not seen this movie in ages. And I think
I haven't seen it since it came out until last night.
Yeah, so
last night was the first time I watched it since the theater. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on, dude is trying to get on.
Quick question before we even go to this, and I don't want to take up a whole new segment, but did you guys watch? Because I know it's not on our list. Did you watch Coming to America, the new one, Coming to America 2?
We did, and me and Dave is covering it Wednesday.
You're covering it Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to talk
I'll
about
jump
it,
in there and,
it's up to you.
I watched it. Yeah, sure. I'll give you a 30-second review.
Yeah.
I watched it last night. Disappointing. Something about it looked a little, what's the word? Cheap. It didn't see. If I would have saw that in the theater, I would have been like, this seems like a straight-to-video movie, if that makes any sense. It doesn't look very cinematic. It doesn't look very theatrical. It was cool to see a lot of the people back. I got a few chuckles, but overall, I didn't. It's nowhere near the original one. I'll just say that. So I won't give it a score or anything, but I thought it was okay at best.
Yeah, I mean, if you want the full thing, me and David are going to be doing Wednesday's show. We're covering for Coming to America, and
Triboro, give a 30-second review because you're not going to be on that show either.
I think it was a good sequel. I think people have to, if you haven't seen the first one, you have to watch the first one and then watch the second one. I think it was a seamless transition, even though it didn't take place like the day after the princess got married to Hakeem. It took place like years later. They had three daughters, and then Hakeem finds out he has a illegitimate son. I think Leslie Jones stole the show. I think she was the funniest on in the movie, as well as
Mhm.
Tracy Morgan and Wesley Snipes. When was the last time he did a comedy? I don't even remember. And
He was good.
I
He
think
probably gave
with
me the
those
most
three
laughs with Snipes.
characters, yeah, right. And with those three characters, with I think the movie would have fell flat. And I don't necessarily believe that movie has to be successful on the main character. I don't think Eddie Murphy performance has to be, a great performance for the movie to do good. I think Leslie Jones stole the show in every scene that she did. And I love the costumes. Ruth Carter, she did most of the Spike Lee films, and I think it was hilarious. I think it was a good film, and it's not. I don't. You can't call it a classic yet because classic don't grow on trees overnight. But I think in years to come, it will be a certifiable sequel to the first one.
You
Interesting.
guys are gonna you're gonna wait till
Interesting.
yeah, you're
That's
gonna
an
wait.
interesting
Wait a few days until Big Papa Al gives his review. But that's a very interesting take. Very
Yeah.
interesting take. All right, so
Hey,
with that said,
Different strokes for different folks.
exactly. So 10 minutes are on the clock. Okay, let's some hot tub time machine. So let's have some fun here. Nate,
Oh,
what
boy.
did you think of hot tub time machine?
All right, now I'm not lying to you. I saw this. I think this came out in 2010, right? I saw this in the theater. So 2010, I would have been 23. 23. 23-year-old me thought this was hilarious. Totally remember laughing, really enjoyed it. Watched it last night for the first time since then, and I was like, I swear I could remember this being funnier than it is right now when I was watching it. I didn't laugh much. I think Rob Corddry has all the best lines in the movie. I think he's the funniest one as Lou.
Yeah.
He really was the only one this go around that made me laugh. I also like the thing with Crispin Glover where they keep waiting for him to like chop his arm off. I think that's like a good running gag throughout the movie. I like that. But the rest of it, I don't know, man. I own it on Blu-ray, and I watched it. I was like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch this again. I didn't love it. I was surprised. I remember not loving it, but liking it. But I didn't really like it. Like I said, I liked Rob Corddry. I like that Chevy Chase kept calling Clark Duke a girl. That was pretty funny. A couple of the running jokes were decent, but I don't know. I think the coolest part was seeing that Winter Soldier was in it before he was, famous, very famous or anything like that. That was kind of neat. But yeah, it was just, it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, Triboro. Why did you
Yeah,
pick this movie?
why you pick this?
I thought it was hilarious. There's something different instead of talking about the same old classic movies that people talk about. I wanted to do something different, and I think it's an underrated film. It's a good comedy. I like this one better than the second one. The second one, I don't think it was really that funny. It was more dramatic than anything. But this one was hilarious. Like you said, like the guy that played Lou, he had the best scenes, and it was like raunchy at times, but it wasn't over the top raunchy. And just Craig, the black guy, Craig, I thought the funny part when he was calling his 9-year-old wife to tell her
Oh,
that
yeah.
like he cheated she cheated on him, and that was hilarious. And then she's on the phone and you see her face, and her face was just it was priceless. And then like her father grabs the phone from her, and then he's talking to Craig, and then Craig curses out her father. That was funny. And like the different scenes with when Lou and the nephew for John Cusack's character, when they had like the escort, they went to the Asian female's house, and he was ready to sleep with her, and, and then that was hilarious. And it was a lot of different scenes that was great. The 80s soundtrack with Public Enemy and Foreigner, and I love the soundtrack for the movie because it takes place in '86.
Yeah.
When they were at Winterfest '86, and they had the band Poison playing on stage. It wasn't the real Poison band, but it was like a makeshift Poison band playing on stage. And you got Lizzie Kaplan's character when she was with I keep forgetting his name, John Cusack.
John Cusack.
character name, but she was like talking. Mm,
Wasn't his name Adam? I thought his name was Adam.
right, my bad. Adam, right, Adam, and she was. I thought like when they were like talking, like they was gonna hook up at some point. It felt like they were more in sync, like to be a couple than Adam and Kelly. You know, when his ex girlfriend, when he broke up with her in the past, in the present, and then in the past when he went back, you know, Kelly ended up breaking up with him.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Back to the Future as well as you know, certain scenes where, especially when they went back in time in the hot tub, and the hot tub malfunctioned and they went back to 86. That part reminded me of Back to the Future, but I thought it was a good comedy. It's underrated in my opinion.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with Nate. I watched it the first time, I laughed. The second time, and it's hard for me because a lot of comedies doesn't hold up even when you rewatch them like decades later or or a few years later. The jokes are just doesn't land as they used to. So for me, I was just like, oh, okay, like, and I agree with you. Part 2 is trash. I didn't like.
Oh yeah, I didn't like part 2 at all.
Yeah, it was trash. Like that was worthless. But this one had some chuckles. But yeah, I mean, even when he asked, you know, what color is Michael Jackson? I thought that was funny.
That was funny.
That was mad funny.
Right.
But like other than that, yeah.
You know what it is? For me, I feel like this movie, it's kind of weird. Like I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't laugh as much as I thought I was going to. And this is a weird movie because it came out in the 2000s, but it's kind of like an 80s throwback. But to me, it hasn't aged extremely well. Like, you know, 80s movies, I'm not the biggest 80s movie guy, but the ones that people really love that, you know, kind of stand the test of time, they have like a nostalgia factor. This doesn't have that because it was made in the 2000s. It's not a real 80s movie. It's like a homage to 80s movies. So it just feels kind of dated. I don't know if it was just me, but like Alex, like you said, like some of these jokes maybe in 2010 were funny, but already in 2021, I think the landscape of humor has changed to the point where I just didn't laugh that much. I really didn't. I laughed at Rob Corddry because he was so angry all the time, and like, I love pissed off people. They make me laugh whenever they have, just tell people shut up or do certain stuff like that. Like, I like the stuff with him and Craig Robinson when they had the bet, when they were betting on the Broncos game, and that, there was funny moments. Right. Don't get me wrong. I didn't like it as much as I used to, and I just don't feel like it aged extremely well over the last 10 or 11 years.
I mean, yeah, like, and it's funny because that happened to me. I forgot what movie I saw that I didn't laugh much. And I remember watching the movie, like, hilariously laughing. And then when I rewatch it, I'm just like, oh, this is no bueno. Like, I couldn't sit through it as much. And, again, I mean, I don't know if it's, like Nate said, the jokes maybe could have been, like, good point. Was a Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Right? Scary Movie has all these funny scenes, but when you rewatch it, like, is it really that funny? Like, when you watched it, you get what I mean? Like, is it really that funny? You're gonna go, oh, this is so dumb. And that's, I don't know. Like, for me, just comedy movies doesn't hold up as it, like the older ones does. Like, the Coming to America 1 holds up. You start laughing. Whether it's I think Cable Guy holds up. I think it's a hilarious movie.
I think for me, almost any, but you got it. For everybody watching, keep in mind, comedy, I think above any other genre is the most subjective. Like, what I think is funny is not going to be what Triboro thinks is funny. Is maybe not going to be what Alex thinks is funny. You know what I mean? Everyone has a lane, and that's why. It's similar to horror, but, everyone, so, like, for me, 90s comedies, I love anything Jim Carrey holds up for me. I could watch it now. I think it's hilarious. I do like some of the early Adam Sandler stuff. Like, for me, those movies are funny, but not everyone likes them. And I have a friend who, like, didn't like Dumb and Dumber at all, and I was like, what are you saying? But it's like,
what are you saying?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're being a maniac right now. But, they just didn't think it was funny. And it's like, I don't know. This film it's fine. I didn't hate it, but I just don't ever see myself in the future being like, I'm gonna throw in Hot Tub Time Machine. You know, I feel like it's time for a Hot Tub Time Machine visit. It's not that for me.
Maybe. I mean, look, I'm looking at the chat, and a lot of people are saying a lot of good stuff. James Paris says comedy movies tend to have more impact in our minds at the original time of watching because of what we find comical changes as we age and mature. Truthfully.
True. That is true.
Right.
That is true. And I said when we were watching this last night, I was like, this feels like I feel like the landscape has moved so much that this feels old already. This feels like these jokes wouldn't fly necessarily now, or people. I don't think this movie would be a success if it came out now, personally. So, you know, that's just me.
And then James Manley said Norbit holds up better. I love Norbit. I mean,
Norbit?
I love Norbit. Eddie Murphy Norbit.
I saw it. I didn't
I
like
didn't
that
like
movie.
Norbit.
I
It's
love
not
it.
funny.
Nope.
I love
Nope.
it.
I'm with you on that one. I don't like that one too much.
Let me see. James Paris says good test of time comedies are not skits based or time place based, but are a good story, and the story has funny within versus just forcing the issue / the funny. Yeah.
I know what he's saying in regards to, as if you make a comedy, do not fill it with modern day pop culture references, because in 5 years it's dated. It's like no one's talking about these things, and this movie kind of does that, because even though it's 80s, remember at the end they performed that Black Eyed Peas song, and it's like, ugh, this is like, what is this?
Right.
It automatically
Oh.
kind of locks it in that time zone. So, don't do that, because that dates your movie usually very severely.
Yeah, no, the timer went out. But yeah, look, I see people put Bowfinger. Bowfinger, I think is funny too.
I've never even seen it.
You never seen it, Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy? Oh, that
Never seen
one,
it.
Nope. Not good.
masterpiece.
Never seen
Nope.
it.
Oh, that one was
I
way.
remember it. but I never saw it.
Bowfinger is 100 times more funnier than Hot Tub Time Machine. I could put a voting poll up, and I guarantee you the poll would be.
That's a hot take.
No, it's not.
No.
You know what? I'll put it right there. Look, I'm going to ask the people. Everyone that saw Bowfinger and everyone that saw Hot Tub Time Machine, let me know in the comments below which one is funnier. Number 1 for Bowfinger and number 2 for Hot Tub Time Machine. And we're going to see. Just Triboro doesn't think so. That joint is
I've never seen
Oh,
it.
no.
So I can't say.
Never
That's
seen
one of
it.
his worst films ever.
Oh, no, it's not.
No, you know what I watched the other day?
No, it's not.
You know what I
Get
watched?
out of
Eddie-
here.
I watched Eddie Murphy for the
Easy.
first time the other day, called Holy Man. Did you guys ever see this?
Yeah.
Holy
Terrible.
Man with Jeff
Didn't like
Goldblum. Yeah, it was so
Trash.
bad. He plays a guy named G, and he's just like, I don't get it. I don't even understand what was the point of the whole thing. Like, I giggled a couple of times, but I was like, man, what a waste. Like, you got Jeff Goldblum, who I love.
Yeah.
You got Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy, who's great. You got Kelly Preston, gorgeous. Like, there's a nice little mix. You got Robert Loggia, and it was not good. I don't know what happened.
We got 5 people already picking Bowfinger over Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah. They're crazy.
Vulture Studio pick number
good.
3, which is Holy Man. So he liked Holy Man better. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just made that up. He said 3. There was no 3. So I'm gonna make it
There is
Holy
no
Man.
3.
Now
All
he
right.
likes Holy Man best. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get to the actual topic of
But let's
the show.
let Triboro get the final word on Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah,
Why
let-
everyone should watch it.
yeah,
Me and
yeah,
Alex
yeah.
didn't love it, but he picked
Yes.
this movie.
Yeah.
Tell the people
Again,
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great nostalgia film. The character Lou, he was the best. He had all of the funniest moments. I like the scene where he was like sleeping with not Kelly, with I forgot. I'm forgetting like the names of the nephew's mother. He slept with the nephew's mother,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
like
the
the Adam's nephew. Yeah, Adam's nephew he found out in the future that he was his pops and he couldn't stand him, and he was like "F you, Lou," and that was funny. Like I said, like Lou was the funniest character in the film. It's a great
was.
nostalgia film. If you want to go back to like and watch an 80s comedy and has like great 80s music, I suggest the first one. The second one wasn't too good, but the first one was good in my opinion.
All right, so there you have it, people.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Hot Tub Time Machine is a winner.
There you go.
The Triboro Gigolo. All right, so
That's
with
right.
that said, let's get to the actual main topic, because this is the topic everyone's here to see and
Yeah.
actually want to know about. So if you guys are new to the
Yeah.
channel, Please hit the like buttons if you're enjoying what you're seeing. Hit the notification bells because we're going to be going live throughout the week. And, of course, if you are new anyway, just hit the subscribe button if you like the channel. How about that? If you want to support it. Now, with that said, let's get to this actual main topic here because this is actually a main topic that a lot of people ask me and Nate a lot, like, how do we choose and buy our movies and all that. So we're going to give you guys why we do what we do.
Yes.
So with that said, I'm going to pull out the... Oops, what did I do? Did I hit the wrong button? I think I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, this is the reason for this topic is 100% what Alex just said. I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of questions on this topic. And I love the conversations. I love the community. Like, I just love collectors in general. I love chatting with them. I love seeing their photos. You know, I post when collectors tend to post when they get a new movie, you know, go to the store, pick up some stuff. It's what we do. It's why, you know, we collect stuff and we like it. And so, yeah.
Drudge Dread just came in. Thank you to Best Buy sending it early. Look how nice it looks.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that.
I will be picking that up tomorrow. I have a pre-order. So, yeah, I'm going to go get it tomorrow. I know I told Unboxing I don't pre-order, and I don't unless it's like 2 days before. I don't do like the 1 month in advance pre-order. I usually wait till it's closer because I hate the way Best Buy does it. Like, they charge you then they put the money back, and then they charge you again later. It annoys me, so I don't do it. Anyway, that's another conversation for another day. Collecting. So, Triboro, I don't know if you are big – I know you have some DVDs and Blu-rays, but – you're not really a huge physical media collector, is that correct? As far as movies,
I used to collect a lot of DVDs when they 2002, 2003. I bought a lot of DVDs and still have them. A lot of box sets. As far as like the Blu-ray stuff, any Blu-ray I have, I won from contests, believe it or not. So I have like 20 Blu-rays that I won from contests. You know, and I just got my first 4K from Alex. So thank you, Alex, for that.
You're welcome, my friend.
All right. Yeah. Well, now that you're in the 4K world, and maybe you'll put it in and be like, wow, you know what? I want to start collecting these. So we'll still, get your response on the question if you were or how you used to shop or whatever. But I put a bunch of polls on Instagram and got a bunch of results. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and talk about it ourselves. I'm going to talk kind of quick. So if my pace speeds up, just so y'all know, because we got a lot of questions in 28 minutes. So I'm going to share how I do it. Alex is going to share how he does it. And then I'm going to read you guys the poll results. And in the chat, if you guys want to answer how you do it, although I saw a lot of your answers, I don't remember every single, what everyone said. But so essentially, I asked a bunch of questions. So we're just going to go through these. We'll give our take on how we do it and why. And then we'll read the chat. All right, Alex, first one I put, shopping. And now this does take, I asked these questions with just, let's pretend it's 2019, essentially.
Right.
I didn't necessarily factor in COVID, right? Because COVID has made a lot of people do it a certain way more than not. But the question was, do you prefer to shop online for your movies, or do you prefer to shop in stores for your movies?
I prefer shopping in stores because sometimes I'll be like, oh, man, I didn't know this movie came out the following week, and I'll just pick it up. Or if there's like one with a cool case that I need, like a steel book that I didn't have, I'll pick it up. I prefer in-store over online. But if not, online will be my main thing now. But no, in-store. I prefer in-store with anything.
Triboro?
In-store, definitely, because like when you go in store, you might have something in mind that you want, and then you see something else that you didn't know that they were selling, and you might want to pick it up on the spot before it sells out. So I think it's always going to be in store over online for me. But during these times, I understand you may not be able to go to the store, so online is where it comes in and it helps a lot.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. Look, I am a 1,000,000% prefer shopping in stores. There's a lot of reasons why. Number one, you can pick up the case and look and see if it has any damages. I'm that guy. Especially because I'm a steelbook collector, and we'll get to that later. I want to look at it. I want to see if it has any dents. I want to see if it has any scratches. I want to see, I need to look at it. And when you're in store, you can kind of examine it. Number two, I might be going to the store to pick up Judge Dredd on 4K steelbook. And I might see some other movie that I didn't know I wanted that maybe is on sale. Like, for me, I don't get the thrill of going through an Amazon page and looking to see what's on sale as I do walking down an aisle. I almost never, ever, ever shop with other humans, like movie shop. I don't like taking people with me because I could be there for a long time. Like I'm that guy. Like I go through all the aisles. I go up and down the rows. So it is something I enjoy doing. I'm 1,000% with you guys though. In store is the way for me. And as far as the poll goes, online got 44% of the vote. In stores 56. So it seems like people would still prefer to shop in stores versus online. All things, considering, let's say Best Buy still had movies, you know what I mean? And,
Right.
And things like that. So,
all right, so let me read what people are saying here quick.
Yes.
Yes. Sam the Man says I still collect DVDs. Not bad. Tony Movie Chappie says, but I get lots of my steel books at Best Buy. Awesome. Harlan Coffee says shopping in stores. James Paris says my issue is changing of tech and cost. At one point, I have over 400 VHS's movies. Then got a bunch of DVDs and started getting more Blu-ray movies, but it was too expensive to continue. Yes, that's the problem with this stuff. Sam the Man says, I like in-store. Vortex Studio says, shopping in stores for the satisfaction of seeing the movie in person and buying right then and there over digital any day. Robert Makes the Cut says, in store. Art Wishwood says, Tony, remember how big Best Buy CD DVD sections used to be? Now it's like 2 aisles. Yep, pretty much.
I remember that.
Yeah. Unboxing. I don't want to skip anyone. Whack the Butcher says, I like going in store, but online is also good since I can find it easier. Absolutely correct. Unboxing with movie. Unboxing said, whenever I go to a Best Buy, Walmart, half-price books, or any big stores that sell movies, I would look around and see if they're interesting titles that I don't own yet, or they're a cool addition that I got. Tony Moo Chappie says, I find with both, but I prefer getting my Blu-rays at the store. James Perez says it is worse when you got a Blu-ray and now there is a Ultra 4K Blu-ray special edition with a remastered Dolby Atmos sound. Join the club, my friend. I got double dipping on all of them. I'll buy the
get to that later, too.
We're gonna get to that. I'll buy the popcorn. I'm lazy and I don't like going to the store. Regardless of COVID, I do buy in stores. Art Wishwood, I love half-price books. I don't have that near me.
Me neither. I have a different bookstore though, which I love. So.
I don't have none of that stuff. James Paris says next week, same movie has extra features in HDR10. I think it's pretty, Jonathan McCoy says sticking to 4Ks just started. Prefer steelbooks. Some mostly in store at Best Buy. Is that one of your questions, or is this something I could just bring up when it comes to a 4K Blu-ray? Is it okay?
I don't have anything. Oh yeah, Go ahead.
Okay, so. I understand where you guys are coming from, because I have a friend that's like, oh, I got Jurassic Park, Blu-ray, but does the 4K come with the Blu-ray also? That is a problem, because the 4K gives you Blu-ray and 4K, and even if you do own the Blu-rays, it's like, damn, now you're getting another set of Jurassic Park 5 movies on Blu-ray when, again, you're never going to put that on because you got the 4K version of the film. I wish what they did with 4Ks is just give you straight 4K movies without the Blu-rays. It'll be cheaper instead of raising the prices on it. I think it'll be 100 times cheaper if you don't sell it with the Blu-rays. It's just 4K disc, whereas you're giving me Blu-ray 4K when I'm never going to put that damn Blu-ray disc to watch the film. So with that said, if you don't own it on Blu-ray, guess what? You're going to get it on Blu-ray and 4K. Just might as well. If you don't own a 4K, buy the 4K because it comes with Blu-ray. That's what I tell everybody. And then when you decide to upgrade to 4K, you have yourself the 4K disc, and you don't have to buy X amount of money down the road on it. So my advice is, if it's out on 4K, it's gonna come out with Blu-ray. Pick it up on 4K, and once you're ready to upgrade, you already have the movie. There you have it. I don't know. Do you guys agree?
And then what happens when what happens when it goes to 8K or 6K?
8K would never.
8K
would never come out. I don't think it's gonna come out. Not many people are adapting right now to 4K, so I doubt 8K right now. But I do understand what you're saying. What do you do with your 4K? It's the same. It's an endless cycle when it comes to collecting movies. What's gonna happen is gonna have an 8K version of Judge Dredd with a new case. You're gonna buy it because you're gonna want to put it in your collection, and then you're gonna double dip, or you can do what Nate does and you sell it to get more 8Ks to put on your thing. It's an endless cycle, Triboro. It's like music. You got your vinyls. It went to CDs. It went from 8 tracks to cassettes. So it's an endless cycle. So it's one of those things that you're gonna lose the battle either way. So it just prepare yourself for the new technology of films to come later down the road. All right.
And just to jump in real quick on that point, Alex, you hit the nail on the head. This is not the thing you want to collect. Go ahead, hit your button.
Thank you. Grazie.
This is not the thing you want to collect if you think you're going to get to the final form of it and then just be done with it. There will not be a final form. 4K might be getting close to a final form, to be honest, but even then, it's going to become digital. Then digital 4, it's already digital 4K. Then it's going to be digital 8K, and then 18K, and then, but physical-wise, don't get into it if that's your plan. Anyway, okay, moving on, real quick. This one we'll spend a little less time on. I asked, do you prefer, not even prefer, which do you do more?
Yeah.
Buy new movies or buy used movies? Which I get, used movies is not as easy for everybody because, like you said, you don't have those half-price books. Yeah. Movie Stop went out a bit. Movie Stop, I used to work that system like nobody's business, Movie Stop. I used to love going there and buying used movies. But I know a lot of people who are secondhand. I've seen a couple people who are secondhand exclusive. They only buy movies when they go to the secondhand place where they can get it used. And I know other people who refuse and only will buy movies new. So, Alex, what's your take?
I would. Oh, you gotta lower your thing. We can hear you. All right, so we got Jimmy here. Let me bring in Jimmy.
Pause our clock.
Yeah, we're gonna pause the clock. He comes halfway while we yapping here. All right, we're gonna pause the clock here. All right.
It looks like he's at work.
Yeah, it looks like he's working. So I'm gonna put him on the camera so you guys could see who he is. He's the host of Gotham. Good Morning Gotham. So let me bring him in. How would I do this? Okay, I'll do this. All right, let me bring him in so you guys can say what's up. And this dude looked like he's in a hallway that was like filmed in Die Hard 1. All right, here we go.
It looks like he's at the security desk of a very swanky apartment building.
All right, Triboro, I put you on the. I did not kick you out, Triboro. I just put Jimmy there just so people can see him, and then I'll put you back when he leaves. Because he's just going to introduce some stuff. Okay, so there you go, Jimmy. Say what's up to everybody. You're alive.
Man, this was a headache, bro. This definitely was like, how you doing? Good evening. This definitely was like trying to get into an AK movie. It's like, I couldn't figure this out. What's up, guys? But first and foremost, man, I want to wish all of the ladies in the chat a happy International Women's Day. I mean, you guys deserve it. I mean, it's only one day, but we know that you guys do well year round. So I just want to, wish all the geek acts out there, a happy International Women's Day.
All right. So what do you want to announce, man? What do you want to talk about?
Well, you guys know what we're about, man. I've been hitting up that Good Morning Gotham, the DC Now and Forever Instagram, and you know what's coming up, man. Let me introduce myself first and foremost. For those of you at home who know me from when we were kids, my name is Jimmy. That's my real name. I'm BX Lenny's on the chat. And if you listen to my podcast, I host a podcast where my two sons and my dad, who just passed the COVID about 2 weeks ago, unfortunately, we did this podcast. So it's something that I'm proud of. I guess Alex was able to listen to some of the stuff and wanted to come on here and help out a little bit with the DC Now and Forever, right?
Yeah.
My spiel is very simple, man. I have a lot of AKAs, so if you ever listen to my podcast, we're the kings of AKAs, man. So I'm going to introduce myself the way I introduce myself in the podcast, right? My name is J Marbles, a.k.a. Mr. Mumbles, a.k.a. Sandwich, a.k.a. 1986 stick-up kid named Sid, a.k.a. Little Bo Peep, and her sheep, aka Pepperoni, Bologna, and Stromboli, aka Pippi Longstocking's little brother Pedro, aka Jay Blandley. Jay Blandley made me change my name, aka I just want to let you know that. He said I had to change my name because it sounded too much like Jay Manley. Aka Jose Caca. I'm gonna change that to Miguel Caca. AKA Pincho Steaks, Chico Steaks, Cando Steaks. Baby. All of that.
All right, that's a lot of AKAs.
I'm telling you, man, I'm the king of AKAs, bro. There's going to be more.
All right, so
that's the way you do it.
All right, so tell everybody, what are we going to be doing Saturday at 10 a.m.? Let the people know what are we going to be doing for Gotham.
Dude, what are we not going to be doing, man? It's just DC now and forever. You know, we're going to take this to the next level. Because there's so many things DC has this stigma of just being like this bad franchise, and we're going to take it and we're going to make sure that people understand what the hell it's about. We're DC fans, we love it, and we're going to bring everything. We're going to bring you games, we're going to bring you movies, fan art, we're going to bring, fan made movies. I said that too many times.
AKA fan-made movie.
AKA fan-made movies, baby. That's the way we do it. AKA, baby. Right? Man, if there's a cereal, we're going to eat it, bro. If there's a DC cereal, we'll eat it, man. If there's Batman hot dogs, no, we're going to meet it. You know what I mean? That's just the way we do it. We're going to get busy, bro. We're gonna, you know how you guys do, like, you know how you do the cross streams? You know how you have a movie, then you have the next movie? Yeah. We're going to do something similar, man. We're going to do Under Rules from the 70s and Under Rules 2021, baby. We're going to the thrift stores, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. DC, everything DC, man. We're not playing with this DC forever, man. Alex, if you can, man, just hit me with that graphic, man. For those of you that, you know which one it is, baby. The drink.
Oh, there you go. The Good Morning Gotham drink.
Listen, we even if there's a drink out there that has anything to do with DC, bro, there it is, man. Listen, I'm at work, but you know what? Cheers, baby. All right, we're gonna be doing everything news, but we're not gonna do spoilers, man, because I know you guys hate spoilers. We're not gonna be doing that for you guys, you know. No. DC memes, man. We're gonna create a Instagram with just memes. We have a hashtag for that, where you're gonna put all your memes on it. If there is a contest, we're gonna put the hashtag on that. We're gonna do an MTV Aquaman cribs. You know, we doing it, man.
MTV Aquaman cribs.
Yo, we doing it. Yo, I ain't playing, man. I told you, I'm playing, man.
Yeah.
You know?
So look, for those of you out there, I know a lot of people have been asking me, are we gonna cover comic books? So Jimmy, let them know, what comic book are we gonna be doing this month for the people?
First comic book, baby. There's two of these. We got the Batman Hush. Alex is putting up the other graphic, so you can pick up either one of these here, right? And then what we're gonna do after we finish that, we're gonna actually watch the flick. There's a DVD. There's a DVD, Blu-ray, and they have that on the 4K. Mm-hmm. They have that. But if you can't afford it, let's say you can't go out there, you can't afford to do that, and you do have HBO Max, the Batman Hush movies on there too. So we're gonna let you know where everything is coming from, man. We're not gonna leave anybody out from this, man.
Yeah,
well, at least try not to.
Yeah, this is for beginners and veteran people out there that knows the DC world, like James Perez. He knows his comic books. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna be doing this in a different way. So Jimmy, we're gonna be doing this chapter 1 to 6 1 week, correct? We're gonna be doing 1 to 6, and then me and Jimmy's gonna break down chapters 1 to 6, and then the next episode, me and Jimmy are gonna continue from 6 to 12 to finish off the comic. And then we're gonna get right into the comparing contrast from the comic book to the actual 4K video version of Hush, pros and cons. We're gonna talk about it. You guys are gonna be joining on the show. You guys let us know what you guys thought of the comic book version, the actual animation version of it. And who knows, maybe some lucky fan might get herself a copy of Batman Hush live. We don't know yet. That's something we're still talking about. But again, yeah, this is going to be a very different way of again, Levels of Geeks. We're trying to bring you guys experiences that are different from each week to week. We got Levels of Geeks Live is going to be different from Horror Hour with me and Ralph, where DC Now and Forever, Good Morning Gotham, that's going to be totally different throughout. So it's not the same type of viewing. It's going to be all different people, different shows, different style of viewing for you guys' pleasure. So with that said, there's gonna be a lot of fun throughout the DC world. Trust me on that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got a question.
Yeah.
When is the show where Jimmy and Triboro just go to like New York pizza places and just eat a slice and like review it? That's what I want to watch. They're the two most New York guys that we got right now. I want them to go to some pizza shops, eat some pizza, and then review the pizza. 5 minutes per episode, quick like that. We'll put it on levels of levels of pizza, levels of food. It doesn't matter. I need it now. I need to watch it. It's not even a real thing yet, but I need to watch it.
Yeah, me and Trevor can work on that, man. We're gonna have we have this character, man. His name, and you probably guys have seen it in some of the chat rooms. His name is Mischief, the Bad Clown. That dude is gonna be hitting up New York. He's gonna be doing on the spot interviews with people. We taking this a whole lot. Listen, Alex don't even know about this, but we're gonna be raffling. And Alex, you have to fund this one. Yeah. Alex is gonna fund this one, bro. I'm telling you. We're going to be raffling off Eartha Kitt's bones. Like, listen, man. We ain't playing, man. We look at me.
Eartha Kitt's bones.
We raffling them, man. You know how we do. Listen, man, I'm about to get fired, but you know what? Thank you for having me on, guys. I see you guys on Saturday. Don't forget, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Gotham, guys.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. We'll catch you. You Saturday.
All right, brother.
All right. So there you have it. Let me bring back Triboro.
Bro, I need levels of pizza as soon as possible. I'm not even lying. It's not even a joke. I need it. It's not even a want anymore. I need it.
Yeah, we'll do a levels of pizza.
Levels of pizza, dog.
I
will watch that every single week. I'll watch it.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. That is Jimmy, aka Bologna Stromboli, aka I don't know, hot bologna sandwich.
Caca.
Yeah, Caca Medusa, aka pan con queso, whatever he said. Anyway, with that, let's have some fun.
All right, now that that's out of the way, y'all like to buy used movies, or do you only like to buy new movies?
Yes, let's resume the club.
Yes.
All right, so that's it. All right, now. Used movies over. I like to buy used movies if I need to, but most of the time I buy them brand new. But if I had a half book store, I will buy them just to add to my collection. Because like me, Nate, and 4K Corner talked about this. These discs don't scratch, so you could get these. So you can get them used or whatever, and you're good to go. So Triboro, what do you do? Used or new?
I would buy used if it's out of print. All about getting out of print gems. You know, if I can't find it anywhere, and I mean the new stuff. It depends on what it is, and if I really want it on a 4K or Blu-ray. But I would buy the used ones.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a 1,000% in favor of used movies. I'm not a must-have it new. I obviously do buy new movies, but I've gotten some of my best deals used. I've gotten movies that are like 4Ks, especially with 4K. I go to the bookstore, I get 4K with the slipcover, everything, like $10, where it's either not even sold with that anymore, or it was, $30, $25 when it came out. So I'm 1,000% in favor of used. Most people, though, as far as the poll, 56% said they prefer to buy new, only 44% used, which is still good. I mean, I say only 44, it's almost half, but most people prefer to buy new.
Yeah, I see people here talking about they got to do homework for the you do not have to do. That's the whole point of the show. You read chapter 1 through 6. We're gonna break it down together. Like that's the whole point, together, and then we finish off the books together. It's like a comic book club plus everything together. I know a lot of people. Triboro was hitting me up on it, and I know a lot of other people wanted that comic book thing to come back. So we brought that back for you guys. In terms of the used stuff, guys, let us know. Art Wishwood said used movies rarely, only if it's hard to find a new copy or if I'm desperate to watch it without paying a full price. Now, that's a good one because I'm looking for Reindeer Games. That's out of print. I can't find it. And that's super rare for me to find. And I have been asking Robert makes the cut. If you have a half book for it, if you find it, please let me know.
I'll
send you
check.
the money.
I didn't even know you were looking for that. I'll check at my bookstore down here.
Yeah, let me know. And then
Reindeer Games. Okay.
Yeah, Reindeer Games or Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Those two.
All right.
Because I like to buy the movies that me and you review if I enjoy them because I know I'm going to rewatch them.
Those were good,
again.
yeah.
And those two are really good. And you're the one who picked that. If you guys
Yeah.
missed it, check it out. We have that in our in our
Christmas
episodes.
meter. We're going
That's
to bring back
right.
the Christmas meter.
Next year's Christmas meter is gonna be crazy.
3 nutcrackers out of 5.
That's right. James Perez. I'm in favor of deals. So what the best for the lowest prices? That's right.
Used. Sounds like used to me.
Yeah, Alex Thomas says, yo, I support buying used movies. Yes, guys,
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
nothing wrong with buying used movies. Again, nothing wrong. Lobby Desk says, it's me, BX, a.k.a. Lobby Desk. Oh, my God. Vortex Studio says, both used and new. I like that. So,
All right.
All right, so continue,
Seems like
my
the end
friend.
of it. Let's
Yes.
move on. Okay, next one. And this was some people lied on this one, and we'll get to the poll results in a second.
Yeah, I bet they did.
I saw a lot of lies. I asked, do you prefer to buy movies day one, or do you prefer to wait till they go on sale? Now, I'll go first this time. This is one of the easiest answers I can give. If it is a steelbook, I go day one because they run out. Period. I try to get them right when they come out. I'm not waiting for it to go on sale because they may not have any more. It's just the nature of the beast when you collect steelbooks. So I'm day one for steelbooks. I'm pretty much sale on almost everything else. Unless it's a new release that's like fairly priced. Let's say I do collect Kino Lorber, which, we reviewed one 4K for, but
Yeah.
Sometimes they come out with ones and they'll be like $16. If that's the new release price, I'll buy that, day one. That's I don't need to wait for it to go way lower than 16. But anything 20, 25, I will wait if it's not a steelbook. So for me, day one, if it's a steelbook, sale for a regular plastic case or whatever.
For me, I don't give a crap. Steelbook or non-steelbook, I'm buying it the first day it comes out. I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't believe that whole, I'm going to wait 2 weeks and then it... Stop it. No one believes that shit. Because everyone are collectors, and collectors know if you don't get it with the slip, you're going to be bitching that you don't got the slip. And if you don't got the steelbook, you're going to be complaining too. That's why this first time I pre-ordered a freaking movie was Judge Dredd, because I knew this thing is not going to be in my Best Buy when I go and pick it up. And my wife knows it. This is my joint. It's my favorite Judge Dredd movie. So I was like, I'm definitely going to be picking this up. Same as Speed. Any of the Zack Snyder cuts, whether it's the Batman v Superman, whether it's Steelbook or not, I'm getting them joints day one. Any collector says otherwise, they are full of bologna sandwich that they don't pick it up day one. That's baloney. Go ahead, Triboro. What do you say on that?
Yeah. I agree with you guys. You definitely got to pick it up on day one. Otherwise, if it's sold out, you're going to be hitting up eBay and somebody selling for like, $300, $400. So if you're collecting steel books, definitely get it the first day.
Yeah.
Get it the first day and everything else. If you can find a good sale on Amazon for everything else, then that's how you do it.
Yeah, and it depends on the film. Because you got to look at it this way.
Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket came out on 4K, right? Full Metal Jacket came out. It was $24.99. Brand new, slipcover, all that crap, right? $24.99. I said, that movie is okay. Do I need an upgrade? I don't know. I thought about it. And about 3 weeks later, it was on sale for $10, so I bought it on Amazon. Guess what? I got the slipcover. All the stuff that all the people that paid $25 really were like, I need it. It depends on the film.
Yeah.
If it's a brand new release theatrical movie, I tend to go day one. Absolutely. If it's an older catalog title, and we'll get it, I like that you mentioned slips because we'll go to that one next. If it's like that, I can tend to wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's an older movie. I don't need it the day it comes out. But Steelbooks always day one if I can get it. Okay. This is why this is a lie, because the results were day one, 24%, and that is bogus.
That's
That
BS,
is
bro.
the
Get
biggest
the
lie
hell
I
out
read.
of here.
76% said they wait for a sale. Every single person I follow who's like a big collector on Tuesday post a photo of all the new releases that they bought.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's
not
right.
one of them waiting for a sale. So this is a lie, but according to my polls, 76 said they wait for a sale.
Whatever.
Exactly. That's
Absolutely.
what they get. Well, man, whatever. But let me read what the people are saying here, because a lot of people are saying some interesting things about this day one fiasco.
Yes.
Art
Do
Wishwood
it.
says steelbooks and glow in the darks are the best. I guess that's what they're talking about, the steelbook stuff. Jonathan McCoy said Best Buy gives a month to price match if it goes down in price. Then they will refund the difference. War of the Worlds was $20 day one, $17 yesterday. I got my $3 back. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, then they better be dishing out a lot of money to me back. I brought most of those damn things day one. Robert Mexican says, I love spam. Okay, good. Alex Thomas says, I wanted that Lord of the Rings 4K Steelbook collection, and I didn't pre-order. I didn't pre-order it, so I missed. Thank God Zavi has pre-orders available. Yeah, you know what? In terms of that, I was never gonna pay the price that they wanted for that. I mean, Lord of the Rings is only
ended up getting it for like $70 in the regular 4K.
Well, the steel,
I literally feel okay with it.
But the steel book versions are like way more. Like they highly priced it.
$130 almost.
Yeah, and I was like that
for 3 movies.
Yeah, which I'm like, those movies are not 130 like no way. Like you were not. No, I didn't buy none of them, and I like those movies, but I didn't buy them at all. I still was just like, it's way too much money.
I'm glad someone mentioned the War of the Worlds 4K. So this is another reason why catalog titles, if we're going to give you any tips here, this is my tip. Catalog titles, wait. Because especially if depending on how you collect, because that came out 4K, War of the Worlds, right? And now, this past week, they just came out with a 4K Steelbook for it. I waited. I will probably grab the Steelbook now that it exists. If I would have bought the other one, I wouldn't buy the Steelbook because we got a question about double dipping we're going to get to in a second. So I think, unless it's a brand new release where, with a new release, you get all the versions right up front, right? Like Wonder Woman's coming out, it's going to have a Blu-ray, a 4K, a Steelbook, a Target. You're getting them all at one time. With catalog, they tend to like roll them out slow. Like, okay, we're going to release the 4K. And then in 2 months, we're going to release a 4K Steelbook. And then, so I usually wait on catalog. New films, get them right away.
Yeah, I mean, how do you guys think of the Marvel DC? Is that day one for you guys? If you guys were with that?
Yeah, every time. I'm getting Wonder Woman 1980. I didn't even love
depending on the movie.
Right away.
Yeah, like I'm going to get Wonder Woman. There's going to be collecting dust there with the Shazam and the other ones that I don't like. But I will get it to complete the set. Yeah, it's going to be there.
See, Robert makes the cut, said boutique titles. Please pre-order to lock it in. I disagree. It depends on the boutique, and it depends on how you collect. Because Arrow Video, they come out with a movie. It's $28, brand new, right? And it has a slipcover. Let's say if you're like a slipcover fiend, but if you're not, and you wait, there's a bunch of websites that do 50% off on Arrow all throughout the year. And you could get it for half price. So that's why I love this conversation, because there's a lot of different options when it comes to how you collect and what you need to collect. But let's just move on just for the sake of time so we can get to the next one. Let's go to the slip one, because the slip one I feel like was pretty accurate, to be honest. Even though everyone lied about waiting for sales, I think this one, they were pretty honest. So I asked, do you prefer slip covers or do you not care? Those were the options. Like, I need the slip cover, or I don't. I could take it or I could leave it. For me, I fall into the latter. I could take it or I can leave it. I like them. They're cool. But if I don't have it, and I said this when 4K was on, I will still buy the movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a big deal to me. But Alex, I know you're more the slipcover.
Yeah. I will pick, in terms of slipcovers, I go crazy. Ask my wife. I go nuts if the damn thing doesn't have a slipcover. If I don't even find it with a slipcover. But yeah, I'm with the slipcover, dude. It has to have a slipcover. Because it'll drive me nuts. And I know I have a lot of movies here that doesn't have them. Yeah. But yeah, that drives me bonkers. And sometimes I see them in Best Buy and I go, you know what? Text. And I just go, I go text. I'm not saying to steal them, but I'm not stealing them. Technically, I own them. I just don't have the slip.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Triboro,
no,
are you a slipcover guy?
Yeah, I think it's an extra, bonus, it's good for presentation. I have a couple of DVDs, like when I bought the Omen reboot, that came with a slipcover, and it just looks nice. It looks nice with the package. So, and if you want to sell it off, I think a lot of people go crazy for slipcovers, and they might want the slipcover with it. So, yeah, it's good.
I think slipcovers. Yeah, I think slipcovers really come into play with the boutique stuff, like what Robert was talking about, because like Scream Factory, they limit them, like very more than any other studio, or Arrow Video, and so then they sell slipcovers. But you want to hear something crazy? When I used to collect DVDs, so this is when I was like 18, 19, when I first started buying movies, I used to throw away all the slipcovers. I used to literally take them off and throw them in the garbage because I was 19 years old. I have a tiny room with it, and they take up so much shelf space. I would like take off the slipcovers and like press them down, and it would be like 10 more movies that I could fit on the shelf. So I was strictly shelf space Nate when I was that young, and I was like, I can't keep these things, so I throw them out. Now I'm an adult, I could just buy more shelves. But anyway, before we go to the chat, this one was very close.
Do you regret doing that though?
Not at all, because I don't even own any DVDs.
Do you regret like?
No, I traded them all. So
okay.
like I got rid of them. I don't do that.
Right.
I don't do that with Blu-rays or 4Ks. But with DVDs, I used to throw out the slipcovers. But I don't really regret it. Okay, this was very close. 52% said they don't care, and 48% said yes, they want the slip. That sounds about right to me. Almost half and half. That one I could see, because I do know a lot of people who couldn't care less. They just want to own the movie. But anyway, okay, we could go to the chat.
One question is, Alex Thomas says, do you guys know how many Blu-rays you own in your collection? He's currently at 1,261 Blu-rays.
Yeah, I'm over just Blu-rays or
just Blu-rays? Just Blu-rays.
Oh God, Blu-rays. I'm at, I don't know. I have the figure somewhere. I'm over 1,000. I don't know. Maybe a little 800 in Blu-rays. Total movies, I'm over 1,300, but I don't know, just Blu-ray.
Yeah, Blu-rays, I'm at 1,300 Blu-rays, and then DVDs, I have tons of DVDs. I mean, I'm putting them joints in my attic. I think I had like 2,000 DVDs or something.
Triboro got 20. He told us earlier.
Yeah, I got tons of, all that stuff is going in the
I have
attic.
more DVDs than 20.
Yeah, and then in terms of 4Ks, I don't have much 4Ks. Those, I only have like, I could say 100-ish, because I'm starting to like change them now to 4Ks. So
I'm over 200, probably close to 300 4Ks, I think.
Vincent Smith says some collectors triple dip because they love the certain movies. Do you guys triple dip?
Hell no. I don't even double dip.
Actually, triple dip is not even a word for me, because I not even quadruple
dip.
I quintuple dip. I got like 7 copies of John Wick's. I got like 20 copies of like Ghostbusters. So yeah, I do all that. Like, double dipping, triple dipping, all the dipping. I love dipping. On my favorite franchise.
I love dipping. That you need to make a T-shirt that says "I love dipping."
I love.
Just put like
dipping.
9 copies of John Wick on the back.
Yeah, I should do that. Jose says Alec went past that with Ghostbusters. Yeah, that and John Wick. Let's see. Jonathan McCoy says it has to be discounted without a slip. I agree with that. Jonathan McCoy said. Alex Thomas says 4Ks have to have a slip. Yep. I totally agree with that. Tony Movie Chappie says, I personally don't really care for slipcover all that much, but that's just my opinion. No, that's okay. That is cool. Let's see. Ralph says, I'm so waiting for The Omen to come out in 4K. I bet you do. Robert Makes the Cut says, Vinegar Syndrome titles are limited runs. Art Wishwood says slipcover.
Those movies stink.
Yeah, Art Wishwood says, look nicer, but it's annoying taking them on and off all the time. Yeah, Stephanie, I'll buy the popcorn says, I used to throw the slip covers out when I was younger as well. All right. Let's see. Unboxing says, I have something cool I want to show whenever I call in later. All right. I really don't know how many Blu-rays I have. Vincent Smith says, some eBay slip covers sell for $60. Actually, I bought one for $60 plus for Evil Dead 2 slipcover 4K, because I needed to have my Evil Dead collection looking all nice together. Alex owns 100 copies of John Wick. Yeah, I think I do. The amount of Ghostbusters Alex owns is insane, my wife says. Jonathan McCoy says, I looked on eBay for slipcovers without the movie. If didn't have it when I brought it, maybe you can send me some, Nate. I don't think Nate does that anymore.
Yeah, if it's a DVD, no, I don't have any. I don't have any more. I would honestly. I have a lot of like. I would sell my slips if someone. If I showed my collection and they were like, "Hey, I'll give you $10 for it." Heck yeah, but like I don't need them that bad. But I if someone wanted them, I don't care. Sure.
James Paris says, movie studio. John Wick Shooters Edition, 4K HDR10 Adobe Atmos, 3 extra seconds of reloads. Alex, baby, take me to Best Buy. We gotta go. It's limited It's limited and it has
Oh,
3
he's
extra
making fun of
seconds.
you. He's saying that's why you got to buy all the versions because it has 3 extra seconds of footage.
Yeah, I know he's making fun of me. Yeah, no,
Hey,
I
listen.
totally I get it.
His wife Tracy, right above, said she liked that John Wick shirt. I love dipping. John Wick's her favorite. She'd buy the shirt. And Art Wishwood, easy question to your answer. I wonder if VHS will make a comeback like vinyl.
Nope.
Absolutely not. VHS is a beyond dead technology.
Yeah.
Vinyl never died. You know, it's been around forever. It just got, CDs became more popular. Vinyl never went. VHS went away. They don't make them anymore. And number 2, the videos wear out. You can't watch them. You know, they have a limited amount of replay and there's tracking and it's dead. It's never going to make it.
You know what? 007 is the one movie that got so tight because it said unrated cut, right? And I'm like all hyped to see it. And it's only 17 seconds of unrated of of Casino Royale. They got me. No, they did.
Yeah.
Um,
Be like, there's one extra bullet. There's one extra like blood blast. It was like director's cut, unrated.
Yeah.
You guys remember that? Okay.
Go ahead.
Before we
Yeah.
go on to the next couple
go
times,
ahead.
y'all remember the heyday of the unrated edition of everything in like the mid 2000s, where it'd be like every movie and then the unrated version. Everybody bought the unrated as if they were gonna get some incredible different movie and have like 2 extra F words and like an extra squirt of blood, and that was it. I remember that. I used to buy them all the time. Okay.
I remember that.
Moving on. Now I do like the chat. They've kind of been leading this a little bit because they brought up, while talking about that, they brought up double dipping. So we'll get to that question next. The question was, do you double dip or is one copy enough? Alex, I'll let you go first.
Yes, I do. I'm not ashamed. I have an addiction called the dips. And I'm gonna make a shirt called the dips.
I got a bad case of the dips.
I got the bad case of the dips. Okay? That's a limited edition Levels of Geek shirt that's gonna come out. I got the dips, right?
You know what you should do? Call it the dips and just like put a picture of the movie with a little cheese at the bottom and like a bowl, like you've been dipping them.
Yeah.
You've been dipping them all. 3 copies of John Wick.
I have a bad case of the dips because whenever a movie that I love come out, I will buy multiple editions of it. I give two craps, and then I hear my wife's voice going, "You're not gonna watch the same version over and over." And I'm like, you know what? It sucks because I do. Okay, Indiana Jones 4K, double dipping. All right, Speed in 4K, double dipping. I will be buying them. And guess what? I already own Dread in 4K, and now I got the Steelbook 4K. I double dip. Nah, there's nothing I can do. All right? There's nothing I can do. Triboro, do you got the case of the double dips?
If it's a classic, and you must have it, then definitely. But again, like that could take up space in your collection. If you don't have no more shelf space, you got 2 copies. What do you do with that?
You're right.
Easy.
You can only watch one at a time.
I'll get another thing to add more space to my collection.
Buy more shelves just
Buy
for John
more
Wick.
shelves just for John Wick to Ghostbusters.
You show someone your house, you're like, yeah, here's my movies. and
Yeah.
Here's my John Wick shelf, and it's just 1,000
Yeah,
copies.
where did you get a Hawaii version of John Wick? Don't ask questions. I just got it. But yeah, let's see, Nate. Do you double dip?
Okay, this is the easiest
Oh, this
question.
is the
for me.
you're the wrong person
So,
to ask. Yeah,
listen,
go ahead.
Here's the thing. I do own multiple copies of a few movies. I'll tell you guys my exceptions. Number 1, if I buy a movie and then later it comes out as part of a box set, let's say, it won't prevent me from buying the box set. So I'll give you an example. I have an Alfred Hitchcock box set that has like all 15 or 20 of his movies.
Yeah.
And Psycho's included. And then when Psycho came out on 4K, I bought the 4K. So I have 2, but one's Blu-ray, one's 4K. I have a Mondo Steelbook of Reservoir Dogs. And then as a gift, I got a Tarantino box set, and that has Reservoir Dogs. So something like that, yes. But will I go buy myself like a movie 2 times? Absolutely not. I will upgrade. So Alex, to your point, I have Speed on Blu-ray right now. I will be buying the 4K.
I think
but then
everyone has Speed on up. Yeah, Blu-ray.
I will then be getting rid of the Blu-ray. I will not keep it. I don't keep if I have a movie on 4K, I'm not keeping a Blu-ray of it because I'm never going to watch the Blu-ray.
Correct.
So there's no need for it to be on my shelf. Even though I have an awesome Steelbook, I saw Speed's getting a Steelbook. Guess what? Gonna get the 4K Steelbook. Gonna get rid of my steelbook, or you could just swap the cases and then get rid of the one you
Hey,
like.
I don't mind
as far as-
I don't mind the Blu-ray, Nate.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Give it to Triboro.
We'll
Donation
we
to
do something like
Triboro.
that. Yeah, because I'm not gonna keep it. I don't see the point of keeping a Blu-ray if I have a 4K. So I'm not a double dipper. I am an upgrader. I think
Yeah.
to your point, Alex, there's a difference between upgrading and then like owning 7 copies on the same format of one movie. I don't see the point of it. But that's just me.
No. I mean, there's a lot of people here that are saying the same thing. You got Jonathan McCoy says Psycho has another steelbook coming out with a different artwork. Double dip.
I will not buy it.
That's my
Yeah, I will
favorite
not buy it.
franchise, so I'm gonna be double dipping. Unboxing with me. Unboxing says not me. I don't have Speed on Blu-ray. Alex, I have it on Blu-ray. Me and Nate talked about it when we covered Speed. We own them on Blu-ray, and I was the #1 person that spearheaded Speed on 4K, and now we got it. So, I mean, it's not like
That's
it
right.
wasn't mine. I kept
You're
talking
welcome,
about
guys.
it. Yeah, you're welcome on that. But James Paris says Alex is gonna need a second house for his movies. Maybe not. Because of Nate, I'm starting to get rid of my stuff. Alex Thomas says I started selling and trading in Blu-rays that I upgraded to 4K. I almost cried. I would if it's like one of those, but I don't know if I could get rid of some of my Ghostbuster ones because those are just some of the covers I enjoy having. I know I don't watch them, but yeah.
But if it's a franchise that's like your favorite franchise, I get it. But I know people who own like 4 or 5 copies of a movie that they only like kind of like. It's like, why do you?
Yeah,
well,
no,
it's
that's
different
stupid.
artwork, but like,
Yeah,
why do you?
yeah.
You don't even love this movie. Like, why do you have so many?
Well, The Birds is coming out in 4K. I'm definitely buying it because I did not buy that collection set of Alfred Hitchcock, but I'm definitely picking that up. So,
I will be getting that because I have that House of Hitchcock Blu-ray set, and this is a 4K.
I got
it's
the
different to me
Masters.
to
What
upgrade.
is it? I got the Masters complete Masters set. Alfred Hitchcock. My wife got me, but I'm definitely getting The Birds. I already got Psycho.
Because
But
it's a new format. Yeah, it's different.
But
all right, now.
yeah, what you got?
All right, just to move it on a little bit. Okay, this was a good one. Has nothing to do with any of those things. I asked, do you blind buy films or do you only buy movies that you know you like? This is a good one because I know a few people who only buy movies that they have seen before. You know what I mean?
Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. I just did it this week, and I surprised my wife. I picked up Unhinged. Don't know what the hell. I picked it up. The movie's a little, but I picked it up. Right? Which
I had a good time with that one. I thought it was pretty
it was
fun.
okay,
I love
but
fat
certain
Russell Crowe
yeah,
was pretty
it
funny.
was okay, but certain things about the movie made me shake my head. Like if this was really modern time, like I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
there was certain other movies I picked up that I just went in there and grabbed it. But yeah, Unhinged was one of them. I definitely did a blind buy. With that. So yeah. So I do blind buys. Not all the time because I go in there, I know what I want, but then sometimes I get sidetracked. And then I pick something up. Triboro, do you blind buy?
Nope. I have to watch that film, and if I like it, then I'll get it. Because I've done that before with albums, and I had to throw away the album because it was terrible. But no
gee, what album did you throw out? What album did you
A
throw
lot,
out?
probably.
The Mace second album. A lot of the Bad Boy stuff, like the second wave, like
gotcha.
from '99, the Mace second album, and Puff Daddy. Yeah. Terrible.
All right. Nate.
Listen, I absolutely blind buy films. Now, I get the point of not doing it because, like, Triboro made a good point there. There is, if you're going to spend, especially on movies, if you're going to spend $20 on something that, you're going to own, you want to probably make sure you like it. I get that standpoint. For me, knowing I have the ability to go trade it in, let's say at a used movie store or sell it if I don't like it, like with the modern ability to get rid of stuff, I can't tell you how many movies I've discovered by blind buying. Like, I didn't know what it was. It looked cool. I bought it, and I really became a movie that I really enjoyed. So I 1,000% do blind buy movies all the time. Most of my Kino Lorber movies are blind buys. A lot of my Arrow videos are blind buys because I haven't seen every movie ever, and it's not easy to always see every movie, right? There's a lot of old horror movies or sci-fi that's not streaming. And what am I supposed to do? Like, never watch it? Or I don't like to rent. I'm either going to buy it or stream it. That's pretty much my option. So
Yeah, I mean, look, I see people here. My cousin Jose says, I buy movies that I seen. I don't blind buy, and that's okay. Rev 4K says blind buying is sketchy most of the time. Absolutely. You don't know if the movie stinks, and you might do the trapper and throw it out.
Yep.
Worst comes to worst. Unboxing with me. Unboxing says, I definitely be picking up Speed in 4K Steelbook because the Steelbook looks so good. I think they could have did a better...
my Steelbook on my Blu-ray looks a million times better than the new Steelbook, so I might just keep the case. Yeah.
Yeah. Alex Thomas says sometimes blind buys can become movies you love. Absolutely, that's the same thing Nate says.
Yeah.
Vincent Smith says, do you blind buy on Rotten Tomato scores? Absolutely not. I don't believe into Rotten Tomato scores. If you guys watch our podcast, our Action Movie Guys podcast, most of the time, once we reveal the Rotten Tomato scores on our movie reviews, we're kind of shocked on these movies getting these scores. It's horrible, and I don't believe in Rotten Tomatoes. Surfing Through Cinema says, I only blind buy movies that I've been meaning to watch. That's okay, too. Lobby Death says, I blind buy movies from sketchy stores.
Same.
Yeah.
They're the best kind of stores. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'll buy the popcorn says, no blind buy for me. I did with Pee-wee's Adventure, and I hate... Whoa! She hated Pee-wee's Big Adventure?
She didn't even finish it.
Wow.
Oh, no, that's crazy. That's a classic movie. Robert makes the cut. Hey, Surfing. Trapper,
Nice.
Tony Movie Chappie says, I did a blind buy with Edge of Darkness, and that movie... We're going to cover it in our action movie podcast. It's one of my favorite top 5 Mel Gibson performances is Edge of Darkness. Just to let everyone know. It's a low-key. A director from 007, Paul Greengrass.
Yeah.
So, that's a good movie. I loved it.
No. Martin Campbell.
Martin Campbell, I'm sorry. It was a 007 correct?
Casino Royale. He did Casino Royale and GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, yeah. Let me see. I'll buy the popcorn, Jose. I wouldn't with that man-child. Oh, my God. Alex Thomas said Edge of Darkness is fire. Absolutely. Jose, Big Top, Pee-wee, and The Big Adventure were classic. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Anything else, Nate? Timer is up.
So here's what we're going to do. I forgot to give the results. I'm going to give the results, and I'll give the last 3, and then we'll just wrap it up.
Okay.
So I forgot to say the double dipping one. 46% said they do double dip. 54% said 1 is okay. That seems reasonable to me. Blind buys, 44% said they do blind buy. And 56 said they have to, like more Triboro, have to see the movie first before they commit money to it. Makes sense. All right. My last ones were, do you prefer plastic cases to steel books? Without going into a deep explanation, what is your guys' answer? And then I'll give
plastic cases like
the regular slipcover and the plastic.
Steel. I love steel case.
Yeah.
Now Judge Dredd comes with a plastic cover over the steel book,
Okay.
and that's amazing.
It's still a steel book.
Yeah, steel
exactly.
book. Yeah, steel book. I go steel book.
Try, bro.
Plastic.
Okay.
Plastic. All right. This was very close. 48%.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Steelbooks all the way. 48% said they prefer plastic cases. 52% said Steelbook. So Steelbook comes out on top. It's my favorite. I absolutely love Steelbooks. I'm a Steelbook whore. Okay. The next one was, do you buy mostly Blu-ray or do you buy mostly 4K?
I buy both. Lately, I've been going to get Blu-rays and 4Ks. Like if there's a movie that I enjoy and I know it's not in 4K, I'll pick up the Blu-ray. Like Greenland, I enjoyed the movie, so I didn't know they did not have a 4K version of it. So I picked up the Blu-ray of that movie. Hinge was another Blu-ray I picked up, and then the other ones I picked up on 4K. So yeah, I do both.
Right. Try, bro.
You do both?
Or you would do both if you were into
I'm for
collecting?
both. Like I have more Blu-ray now, but yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely.
You would do both. Yeah. So there you have it.
Yeah, I buy mostly Blu-rays, to be honest. I buy, new releases, 4K, but I buy mostly Blu-rays still.
Okay.
They look good. And they're up converted, they look fine. Okay. 59% said they buy more Blu-rays than 4K. So Blu-ray is still the dominant format. 41 for 4K. Okay, this was an easy one. Physical media or digital media? And I mean, okay, go ahead.
I'm a big physical media. I'm a believer in having the actual disc. So that's me.
Yes, I gotta go with physical. Anything, music, movies,
Yeah.
games, a physical all day for me.
Yeah. I am a physical, obviously, I'm a physical media all the way. I do have a lot of movies digitally, and I get the appeal, and I understand for certain households it might be better, things like that. So, but this was overwhelming. 86% physical, 14% said they preferred digital. And then the last one was, and this was, of course, similar to the shopping one, I meant pre-COVID times pretty much. Do you prefer to watch your movies at home? And do you prefer to watch movies at the theater?
That's so tricky because I always enjoy watching them at home because I have the stuff at home so I can sit down and watch it. But if it's a franchise that I love, definitely the theater. But if it's a movie that I really don't, I could watch it at home because to me it's the same freaking experience. Like,
Yeah.
So I say both for me.
Triboro?
It's definitely for me the theater. I love going to the movies, especially for like big releases. I've a lot of big releases like Endgame, Avengers,
Yeah.
The Matrix Reloaded. But because of the times that we're living in now, it's at home for me. So
Yeah. No, this was the easiest one for me. 1,000% the theater. If it's a new release, I do not want to watch it at home. I absolutely do not want to watch it at home. All these WB, Warner Brothers, HBO, I haven't seen a single one at home. I've only seen them at the theater. So, yeah, I do. It's not for me. Watching a movie at home is for rewatches. Like I like to watch older movies at home, rewatches at home. New releases, theater, 1,000%. Also, I don't have the same situation as everybody. People have kids. A lot of the people who voted, that I know personally, they have kids. For them to go to the movies is going to cost them $80. You know what I mean? And that I totally understand. This one came out 58% theater, 42% like watching it at home. And I know a lot of the people who voted at home, they weren't lying, they do prefer to watch them at home. So some people like the comfort of home. They don't want to go out. They're homebodies. I want to go out as much as possible. So I'm a theater body.
Yeah, but you know what? So, it's like I said, it depends on the film. Like I will always see 007. I will always see any of my DC movies or Marvel movies that I'm interested in watching in the theater. If not, I could watch it at home. It's nothing for me to go crazy on. But if it's movies like the little things, I was never going to see that in the theater, but I enjoyed it when I watched it at home. It's not a movie. You understand what I mean? Like, it just gave me that option. Tom and Jerry, I was never going to see Tom and Jerry in the theater. But I'm
never going to see it anywhere.
I saw it 5 minutes, and I shut it off. So there's nothing I can do with that. I can't do that in the theater unless I got up and walked out. So
and then you wasted money on it.
I wasted money on it, but I didn't because it's part of the HBO Max. So
I feel that. And for me, I had Regal Unlimited when Regal was open.
Yeah.
So I absolutely would see everything at the theater because I had an unlimited plan, right? I paid $20 a month, all the movies I want to see. Why not see every single thing in the theater if given the chance? So, I think with AMC Stubs A-List, I know Cinemark has like a movie plan. Epic Theaters has a movie plan down here in Florida. Regal Unlimited. If you have one of those, you may as well go to the theater if it's included. The same way with HBO. I'm not going to watch Tom and Jerry, but if it's included, I'll check it out.
Why not?
But,
no,
exactly. So it just depends. That's all my questions that I have.
All right, so let me just give you guys questions from the chat, and then we'll start wrapping it up. I'll open it up to the peoples, and
some people have good questions in there.
Yeah. So Vincent Smith said, "Did you guys pick up Monster Hunter 4K?" I say that's a no across the board.
I didn't get it.
I wasn't gonna get it. Triboro, you gonna get it? Nope. Let me see.
I saw the movie. It was okay, but I wasn't buying it though.
Same. I saw it. I thought it was okay, but I'm not buying it.
Surfing Through Cinema says, "I don't have any 4K. What do you guys recommend for a TV or player?" All right. In terms of that, it depends. I tell people it depends on your eyes. Go to the store and your budget. Sony is true color, true this, but not many people like the explosive colors in their faces. They go Samsung because it's warmer of a color tone throughout. But again, I tell people is whatever your eyes think is great, you pick it up. If you could buy an expensive TV, you could do it. If not, then you know what? Is whatever you enjoy, whatever your pocket can handle, that's the way you do it. I own a Sony. Nate owns a Samsung?
Sony.
A Sony. Yeah, Tribor, what you own?
Samsung. I got a Samsung. And a JVC.
There you go. So yeah. So and
I
I
also
have a
have a
Samsung
TCL.
also. Yeah.
I have a TCL in my living room, and they're pretty good. If you're more mid-tier, like, you don't want to spend $1,200, $1,300, $2,000, but you want to get good quality, TCL kind of falls in there. Vizio falls in there. I feel like there's tiers, right? Samsung, Sony's like A tier. Then B tier is Vizio, TCL, LG. And then, honestly, everything else is below that. I wouldn't even buy it, unless it's really cheap.
I mean, if you guys listen to our podcast, our Action Movie Guys podcast, me and Nate broke down our we didn't break it down, but we just gave a little quick on our thing.
Setups.
I have a Sony OLED, and then he has
I have a 65-inch 4K, Sony 4K. It's not an OLED.
Yeah.
It's just a regular 4K.
Yeah, so my movie one is an OLED, and then my bedroom TV is a Samsung. I forgot what the hell it was, HUHD or some crap. Why do I have a TV in the bedroom? I like to watch my baseball games when I'm sleeping. So
that's where my Sony is in my room.
Yeah,
my TCL's in the living room.
Catch my Mets, man. What are you trying to play?
Yeah.
All right, there's one more question here. You know what? Everyone's giving their stuff. That's awesome. A lot of people got some good TVs. Alex Smith has a Sony 4K TV. He uses his Xbox One S as his player. My player is a Sony 4K player. That's what
Mine's a Samsung.
Yeah.
I bought when the 4K first came out. I bought
Yeah.
like that Samsung that came out, so I still have it.
Let me see. Tony Movie Chappie says I have a Sony as well. Lobby Desk has a Vizio 8K. You got a Vizio 8K. Okay, if they make it. I just got a 70-inch Vizio for $650. That was Robert Makes the Cut. There you go. All right, guys. If you guys got one question, so you want to answer me, you want to ask me and Nate and Triboro, hit the link on top. You could join us live. If you want to show off some stuff, we got the challenge. Again, we have a Discord, a Levels of Geeks Discord, where you could show off your YouTube channels. You could promote your channels. You could promote your videos that you make. There's a section there. There's a section for deals on 4Ks. There's a section there on upcoming 4K titles that are coming out. There's sports section. If you guys are sports fans, you guys could talk amongst yourself on sports, gaming. You name it, I put the damn thing there. I want the community to chill with each other as much as possible. You can even direct message me if you want. I'll accept the friend invite. You can talk to me there. Everyone is going to be there, all the co-hosts for all the shows. There's sections for all the shows I got to put up. If you want to leave feedback, ideas, everything could go there. Me, Nate, and all the other co-hosts will read it, comment. Again, this is all for you guys. I will put the comments down below. And if you guys are interested, Instagram, DM me, and I'll give you guys the server. If not, I'll put the server in the description for you guys in the morning. And yes, I'll put wrestling also on the Discord for all you wrestling fans. I'll put WWE. AEW got Christian Cage. That's what I'm talking about, but we'll talk about that on another episode. But with that said, guys, if you want to join the show, please hit the link.
Hey, Alex Thomas said, how do you guys organize your collection? The better question is, how many times per year do I reorganize my collection? That would be a better way to put it. Currently, I have one big shelf with all my steelbooks, and they are not organized in any sort of way other than all the Blu-rays are first and then all the 4Ks. But I don't do alphabetical or anything like that. I have a next big shelf that has all my 4Ks first with slip covers, then my 4Ks without slip covers, then all my Blu-rays with slip covers, then my Criterions at the bottom. And then I have three smaller shelves, and those have all my regular Blu-rays without slip covers at all. So, but I don't do alphabetical. I don't do anything where I have to slide every row down every time I get a new movie. For me, it's just too much work. Yeah, it's too much work. I don't got time for all that. Like, I can find the movie that I want, but I used to do alphabetical. I've done it one time I did it by release year. So the oldest movie was first and the newest movie is at the end. That was a lot of fun, actually, to reorganize. But
all right, so here we go. We got Jay Manley. Jay, what's up?
What's up? How you guys all doing this evening?
How you doing?
What's up, Jay?
What's up, Triboro?
What's up?
What you got? I love that shirt, my friend.
I do too. I do. I got to give a shout out to your cousin. This is good artwork. It is beautiful, man.
Yeah, don't gas him up.
Very nice.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
I believe everybody got, whoever ordered their shirt. I think everybody almost got it the same day. Everybody got it today.
Yeah, I got mine's today. You got yours today.
So all my friends thought I was a snake on there. I'm a newt.
No, you're Newt. You're
Nate the snake.
Newt.
I said
I think
not a
that's
snake.
you right there.
That's
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
And I think
That's
that's David.
David.
And you in the middle.
I'm
David
the
right there.
Yeah, that's David the duck, and I'm the alpaca.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, first I want to say thank you to all the people that donated, who bought the shirt. I know that's still going on until the end of the month. But like you said, we hit the goal. And your name is, whoever donated, your name is going into the drawing. And if you're still wanting to get the shirt, your name is still going to go in the drawing. You get 4 tickets, right? We said 4 tickets if you buy the shirt. So you're getting some delicious barbecue. I've done my research on how I could ship it, packaging, and I went out and did some research, so it will be safe. If you're worried about anything like that, I made sure that I can ship it safe and all that, and so it's going to be all good. So it's all safe. So
Nice.
get a shirt,
Jimmy was trying
guys.
to win. Jimmy donated a lot. He wanted that barbecue.
I saw that. Jimmy, I like him. He's my Jimmy J, aka whatever dozen name he has. That's my brother from another mother right now.
Yeah, Jimmy's nuts. Yeah, he's the bat clown.
Yeah. So I see there's like 17 in chat there. So if you don't get over to the Levels of Geek website, you can see it. Get a shirt, man. I'm telling you, these shirts are comfortable, soft. Nice and soft.
Don't rub yourself there, dude. That's a different. You do
soft.
Yeah, that's so. That's like we're not kid friendly show.
This is kids in
friendly.
here. Yeah, unboxing.
And get an extra large one for your girl, man. I could tell you what, she looks sexy in a 90 for this. I mean, yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I'm trying to keep it kid friendly, but
I
I'm
know,
telling
I
you,
know.
cover your ears. Cover your ears.
Someone's getting a little freaky dicky tonight.
I'm going to tell you this. I also got this shirt too. I'm going to help you out here, Alex.
Sure. What you got? You got another shirt? What you got?
Well, what is it? I got one shirt right here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, he got the double whammy.
Wow.
This came in at I walked home and it was sitting at my front door as well.
Nice.
I was like, nice. 2 shirts for her. I was happy but I do have a question for you. What was your first 4K DVD that you
Purchased?
got purchased?
Oh,
That's a good one. I'll tell you right now, it was for Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, the first Ghostbusters movie. Because remember, the original Ghostbusters 4K was it was mastered in Blu-ray in 4K. It had that gold thing on top that says 4K mastered. Those are hard to get. But then when it came out with the official 4K cover, that's the one that I purchased first, was Ghostbusters 1.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And for
Oh
you,
God,
Nate?
I don't even remember. I got my 4K player in 2017, I want to say. So it was something right around that time, and it was probably a steelbook that came out. I honestly have no idea what my first 4K movie is. I
Triboro?
I never keep track of stuff like that. I just be buying stuff.
Triboro, what was your first 4K?
The only one he has.
Well,
He's stuck.
my
Is
first
he
one
stuck?
was the one Alex gave me, the
Oh,
Hitman 4.
okay.
Hitman 4 4Ks. So.
Oh, there
Hitman
you have
4K.
it. Oh, there you go. Let me see. Anyone out there, if you guys want to answer, what was your 4K purchase? Please say it down below, and I will
Jay,
read
what's
it out
your?
loud.
Do you
Yeah,
have
what
4K?
you have?
Are you upgraded?
I'm still
Actually, he does. He has Tenet in 4K in Steelbook.
I'm still waiting for it to come in the mail.
Yeah.
But it's going to, and I still have to get a 4K player, but I'm planning on purchasing one here soon.
It has a
I
Blu-ray.
looked at one.
you can watch
Yeah.
It's true. Comes with a Blu-ray. You can put Blu-rays in the 4K player.
Yeah.
If you have 4K TV,
Ooh.
they look really, really, really good.
Yeah.
All right, that's great. Yeah, I looked at. Well, see, I have as I do in chat. I have a LG TV, a 4K LG TV, and I have a LG soundbar. And so, why not stick with the product that you know? So I'm probably going to go ahead and get an LG player. So that it all matches together. So
Alex
that's where I
Thomas.
want to go.
Alex Thomas said his 4K was the Furious 7. Unboxing said Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 was his 4K 3D Steelbook.
Nice.
Not bad. Those are pretty good
Infinity
choices.
War for Robert Makes the Cut.
Infinity War. That's another not bad choice for your collection. All right, Jay. So thank you so much for popping
And I want to
on.
thank you guys. I want to thank everybody in Levels of Geek that's contribute and who is going to contribute, because I know that there are people that are still going to do so. And I also want to thank Jose for doing fine art on this shirt again. And wait a minute, there's one other thing. Here's the hat. I'm going to throw names in here. There's going to be a lot of names in this hat, so
It's gonna be overflowing with names.
It's gonna be overflowing.
People are gonna be overflowing
names.
with barbecue.
Yeah.
Delicious barbecue. We don't know what it's going to be yet, but when I do it, you won't be disappointed.
It's gonna be a brisket. Love it.
Oh, brisket.
Oh, don't say
Get the
Oh,
brisket
brisket's my
going.
favorite. Oh my
Yeah.
Hey guys, how are you
I
going to
love
make
brisket.
brisket? I've never done a brisket, but you know
Get
what?
the
You never know.
smoker. Get the brisket.
Get that brisket. All right. So thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much.
Peace.
All right. Let's see who else we got here that wants to answer some questions. Who we got here? All right. We got Unboxing was next, so I'm going to put him on.
He said he wanted to show something. I
Yeah, he
think.
wants to show something. So let's see. Let me put him on. What the hell is he? There he go. There you go. All right. What's up, Unboxing? What's up?
Nothing much, man. I just heard you guys were talking about some physical media stuff, about steelbooks, slipcovers, all that good old stuff. And I was looking through my collection for just a little bit. I didn't look at it for long, but I think I found a slipcover that's actually very rare to get. But I remember picking this up on day one. And I don't know if you probably know about this, Nate, but I got this cool Doctor Strange, like this slipcover, and it's like in plastic, and it's not like in the cardboard.
Oh, nice. Oh, like a hard plastic.
I believe so. Let me see. Like,
I think I know what you're talking about. Is it like one of those, the ones that are like the clear plastic, but it's not clear? It's like artwork.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the clear
Right.
plastic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is that Blu-ray or 4K? That's Blu-ray, right?
It's the 3D.
Oh, 3D Blu-ray,
But I
yeah.
have
I'm gonna
the
let you-
4K steelbook upstairs.
I'm gonna let you guess which kind of version of Doctor Strange I have.
None.
No, Steelbook, obviously. Got the,
You know what?
the original Steelbook, the one
Nate,
that looks like the
knowing
book.
you,
Yeah.
you know what? Knowing you, Nate, I see you upgrading these movies sometimes to like 4K. But I'm gonna say I think you own Doctor Strange in 4K.
Ooh, good
But
guess.
I will
Nope.
say
Blu-ray. I have the original Blu-ray Steelbook from Best Buy. I like the art much better than the 4K Steelbook. Yeah, so I just never upgraded it.
You know what's funny is I remember when that one came out, I wasn't like all into it. I was like, it was like, I know it was like $30. But this one here, I believe was the slipcover was, I think this was
$30.
25.
Oh.
Because I bought this on release day.
Unboxing. How many movies do you own? Do you know? Do you count them?
I mean, that's funny because I did like a list of like a few months ago because people were asking me how many Blu-rays and all that do you own. It took me like hours to like count, but I had like, I think I'm around 500. I know that's not much, but I think it's around
That's not
500.
bad. It's
That's
something.
good. 500 is
Yeah.
a lot. 500 of anything is a lot of something. So.
But I imagine it's probably going to get
that's
more
good.
bigger and bigger as it goes because of like all these older classic movies getting 4K releases. So I think it's going to probably get bigger as it goes. But
Yeah,
Now, I have a question.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry. One
No,
last
no.
question. Because
and I was looking at them, and I don't think they were bad, but they were sort of expensive. I think they were like $25 a piece just for the mono steelbooks.
Yeah.
Like I filmed a shopping video that I did back when I did that. I filmed that, so you could probably check it out. It's uploaded. But
Yeah, in terms of
like-
Marvel 4K or whatever 4K steelbooks, I only own the Captain Americas, and Infinity War and Endgame. I didn't buy none of the other ones.
I thought you had the Black Panther one, no?
I don't have SU book, just regular
Mm.
4K. Everything else is just Blu-ray. I'm not upgrading to those. I'm not upgrading none of those.
He's already gonna be double dipping his Batman v Superman for that IMAX that comes out in 2 weeks.
Oh no, DC I will always double dip.
Well, that's not even going to be a double dip for me because I only have it on Blu-ray, so it'll just be an upgrade. So that's why I will buy it. No worries.
Pause for a second.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
This Batman v Superman that's coming out, it's only one disc, and it's the ultimate. It's like the ultimate edition cut that came out, for just standard Blu-ray, because the 4K of the original was just theatrical. The one we're getting in 2 weeks is the ultimate edition.
Why did I have to pause for that? I already knew that, but that's fine with me.
Shut up! Let me explain.
I can only watch one disc at a time anyway. That's fine. It can have one disc. No big deal for me.
Shut up! Let me tell you what it is.
You told me to pause to tell me something I already knew. It's one disc. Okay, I don't need 8 discs.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is the ultimate edition. You're getting the ultimate edition. It's just the ultimate edition remastered.
Alex,
Right.
IMAX.
Yeah.
let me test Nate. Let me test Nate for a minute.
Go ahead.
Nate, if
boy.
you know
Here
so
we go.
much about physical media, let me ask you this then.
I don't know anything about physical media, but go ahead and ask.
There's some. I already showed it to Alex earlier, so he already knows. But earlier today, the Zack Snyder's, I think, Justice League got announced for a 4K, and it had a release day. When do you think it's coming out?
I don't.
Whatever.
That's my answer. Exactly.
Darn it,
But I read for release dates. Like, I check every Tuesday what's coming out, and then maybe I'll look at something in the future. But I don't look 5 months in advance at what's coming out. I don't really care. I'll buy it. It doesn't. When it gets near. That's the same reason I like going to stores, because it's there and I see it and I pick it up. So I have no idea. When is the release date? Let everybody know.
Well, it's actually on the Discord, but from what I'm hearing, it should be coming out May 18th.
Who are you hearing this from?
There's someone on Instagram that knows a lot of these physical media release dates.
You got a source.
No. Listen. He got all of these right. He hasn't got anything wrong yet. He has gotten all these release dates, and he got them all right.
Isn't this Geek Gab guy that everyone keeps sending me stuff from? Yeah, okay. Everybody keeps sending me posts from Geek Gab. I don't know who that guy is, but
You don't
cool.
even care.
I don't follow him. I don't.
All right.
It's whatever. Yeah.
All right. So,
But thanks for the info.
Yes, thank you so much, Unboxing. Is there anything you want to show off? Because Robert is waiting, and we have to end the show because this is about to hit 2-hour mark.
Yeah. We got to end the show.
I don't have
I'm live via satellite.
anything to show off, but I will say, Alex, just be prepared to open that phone line on Wednesday, because I do got a little something for you and David.
Ooh.
Oh, something.
Ooh.
All right.
He's gonna tell you why Coming to America was great.
I haven't seen it, and I'm not even interested. If you want to watch a better
It's
movie,
PG-13.
watch
You can watch it.
Watch Raya and the Last Dragon. That is one of the best movies.
I am not paying $30 for that shit.
I just watched that. I just watched that today.
In the
right
theater?
before we got on here. No, on TV, and it was $3. So it was pretty good. it was good. It was fine.
Nick.
Yeah, I ain't paying no $30. They can keep it.
No,
Then wait
don't
for
do
June
it. Just
4th.
wait for June. It's gonna be
4th,
free.
And
Yeah.
then watch.
Yeah, that I will do. But thank you so much, Unboxing. We got a few more people to call in. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. Who we got here? One more.
Unboxing loves his cartoons.
Yeah,
Creed was one. The Croods was the best. Now Ryan the Dragon's the best.
Who we got here? Oh,
Cartoon
my
unboxing.
God, look who
Uh-oh.
it is.
It's the Taco Man, Robert.
Taco Man.
Taco Man. That's the Taco Man right there.
What's up, Robert?
What's up,
yeah.
Robert?
Alex, Nate, Triboro, how y'all doing?
We're doing great.
Very
How you
good.
guys doing?
Good. Before, I just want to get
Can you hear him?
we get started
Yeah.
on a quest or comment here. I bought this Midsummer in 4K.
I'm gonna stop you real quick, Robert.
Yeah.
Triboro can't hear you, so Triboro, yeah, we can hear him. So if he says anything really important, we'll relay it to you.
Oh, okay.
Not that what you're saying is not important, Robert. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying if there was something that that Triboro needs to hear or anything.
Oh, okay. And I was gonna pop it in the 4K player. I noticed there was a crack in the middle of the disc. Where the hub is.
Yeah.
And I emailed A24 with the problem, and guess what? They gave me a replacement disc for it, which came in about.
Oh, nice.
So, customer service is awesome with these guys.
Isn't that case really tall? Like, doesn't it not fit on a regular
Well,
shelf?
you know what? I noticed that when it's seated on the hub, right? It you have to. It looks like I pushed it too hard or something. It gets.
You're so excited to watch it. You said,
yeah.
Put it in.
And I go, I go, shit, man. I don't risk in playing it. You know what I mean? So you know what? I have my receipt. They give me a disc. They give me a replacement disc and all that. So. And I love the customer service with these guys. They prompt. I got it in 2 weeks.
Nice. So what question you got, Robert?
Well, if there's one movie, or let's say your place is gonna go down, God forbid, go down in flames, or you got to get out of your place, which movie would you take with you?
Oh,
one movie would you take with you?
Well,
from my collection?
I got two. I got two.
You go first, Alex.
I got two hands.
Mind already.
I got two hands. So
you could take a box set with you, but something like that, just one item.
Robert, so in your hypothetical scenario, we could either take one box set or one copy of one movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I know mine. So I have a few rare movies and rare box sets that I would take, and I showed it when we went on the movie battle, me and Alex. I would take, I don't have it here because I'm not home, but I would take my Gone with the Wind Diamond Lux Edition Blu-ray because it's my most rare and valuable, and if I lost everything in a fire, I'm going to need some money. I could get the most money for it when I sell it. So it would not be to keep to watch because I'm not going to watch a 3-hour movie that often.
Okay.
It would be because it's the most valuable one. I would grab that so that I could sell it to buy some new clothes and stuff. That would be mine. Yeah.
I would take the 40-year anniversary Ghostbusters 1 and 2 set.
Okay.
Steelbook. I mean, the Rambo one is sweet too, so I don't know. It could be one or the other.
You can take that whole box.
I take the whole box.
Really
I'm like, his name is Rambo.
Yeah, if I was going to take a box set, it would be between that House of Hitchcock set, or I do have the Harry Potter, the 8-movie 4K box set that came in the Rambo box, the like that.
Okay.
Maybe one of those because that's probably worth a lot because it's got 8 movies and they're all in 4K and Steelbook. So
Triboro. What do you take? What will you survive? The It Man 4?
No.
I think what you would take?
No.
What's that DVD you showed
I would
last week,
take
the horror movie?
American Mary.
No, the other one.
I want to take that.
Oh, we can't hear Triboro, huh?
Woman in Black. That one.
No, there was a third one. And
you talking about
we never heard of it.
I Madman?
hear it?
I Madman, right? Yeah.
I'm Madman.
Yeah,
I'm Madman.
That's a real one.
Hi, man.
That's the one that he's gonna say, people.
No, just kidding. Go ahead.
No,
Triboro.
which one you gonna take, Triboro?
I would take the original Sin City box set that came with the Frank Miller novel. Come with it.
Oh, the
That one.
original
Oh,
Sin
nice.
City set with the Frank
Yeah.
Miller book with it. Okay.
That's a cool set.
Okay.
Oh, with Sin City?
Yeah, it came
Yeah.
together in a package. Okay.
Oh, good. Hey, Trevor, I like
Yeah.
your choice of Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, Robert said that he liked the Hot Tub Time Machine that you picked. Good choices.
Yes.
Good choice.
Good film.
Yeah, I could
Definitely.
relate to that John Cusack character when he's
Thanks, Robert.
at the beginning when he's tagging and stuff, for the ex-wife and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's kind of it wasn't like that, but I can relate to that.
All right, Rob. So thank you so much for joining in tonight.
Let me reveal
What are you gonna
my
review?
choice.
You got some stuff?
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Oh, he wants
It's
to reveal
gonna
what
be-
he would grab.
What
in
you
the
got?
fire.
What you
I'm
got?
gonna go with Rocky
Oh, that's a
Well,
set that I will double, triple dip if they
Nice.
come out in 4K.
So I got the old one. The Undisputed collection has Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think
5.
I have that too.
That's the one I have. The
Rocky
fat box.
Balboa.
Yeah, I have. That
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's pretty thick, like that.
Oh yeah, I have that one. Yeah.
I'll be getting rid of it as soon as they come out on 4K.
Yeah, same here.
You know what's weird? They put the Rocky collection 1 through 6 on HBO Max today.
Oh,
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I know what I'm watching before I go to bed.
I was watching Rocky. I was watching a little bit of Rocky 3. Mr. T.
Oh, yeah. I'll be watching Rocky 4. Is my favorite one. I like that.
Yeah,
one.
but
he dies,
good
he dies.
good show, you guys, as always.
Oh, thank you so much.
hey, thanks, Robert. See you
Robert.
tomorrow. You gonna be on
Oh yeah,
tomorrow
oh
with
yeah,
us?
yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow.
That's right.
Nice.
Yes, you'll be behind the scenes, my friend. Thank you so much, Robert.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right, thank you so much.
Later.
Let me just, I think that's it. For tonight's show, let me just give this the little boop so we don't have the Riddler question mark. Again, guys, thank you so much for tonight's show. I saw that a lot of people were saying that it froze. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I
see
don't know
that.
what happened there either. I saw that. in the
Yeah, I
chat.
saw that. I'm sorry I didn't pick it up sooner. YouTube stinks, so I couldn't see it from the side. Triboro, please tell everybody where they can find you, my friend.
Yes, you can find me on youtube.com. That Ain't Rap Podcast. I just did a Eddie Murphy top 5 best Eddie Murphy films all time video. That's on the channel now. So subscribe to the channel to get all the notifications.
There you go, Nate. What
You
you
can
gotta
also
say?
find Triboro Gigolo coming soon on Levels of Pizza. You can just keep an eye out for that. Also, you can find him next week getting destroyed by me in trivia. So you guys want to make sure you watch for that.
That's not gonna happen.
Also,
that's not
it
happening.
definitely will. The paper champ, gonna rip him in half. Anyway, you can find me on Instagram at Netflix Reviews, YouTube, Netflix Movie Reviews, Apple Podcast, Netflix Movie Reviews. Don't have any new episodes up, but you never know what might happen. It might come back one day. You never know. Otherwise, you know where you can find me right here every Monday. Next week, we'll be playing Win Nate Stein's movie. So if you want to play or if you just want to see Triboro lose, come for that next week. And then obviously we will have we will have a couple of we got a couple of new podcasts we're going to be recording. What are we doing? Oh, Rambo. Tomorrow night, we're going to be recording Rambo. We're going to be recording a little bit of True Grit. And we're going to be doing a 4K Should You Upgrade of Beetlejuice. So looking forward to recording those. And I think what's Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is going to be dropping in
Tomorrow.
soon. Tomorrow. So
yeah, tomorrow.
Look at those. We're going to be on those.
Yes. And then in terms of new shows, again, guys, we're doing live streams. We're adding 2 more shows into the lineup. We got Horror Hour this Friday at 10 p.m. We're going to be talking about, which I don't want to say it, but
Don't say it.
We'll talk about it. You'll find out Friday.
There's copycats out there. You guys want to make sure you come here for the original content, not the copycat version. So
yeah, so Friday at 11 p.m.
Right.
We're going to be going live for this Horror Hour. And then on that Saturday morning at 10 a.m., we're going to be doing Good Morning Gotham with me and Jimmy. You saw Jimmy come out live. And, of course, for those of you that want to participate with us on the show, pick up your copy of Hush. They have DC Infinite now, which is, I think, is $7 a month or $8 a month, that you get 24,000 comic books. And I think you could get this one digitally if you guys want to read it digitally. But if you're one of those that want to get your hands on it, like I'm more of a book person, so I got my copy of it. I'm going to be reading. We're going to be doing chapters 1 through 6. So read those. It's like school, right? Read chapter 1 through 6 by the second episode. Episode 2, we're going to be breaking down chapters 1 through 6. I'm going to have all the panels from the comic book so we could go frame by frame, talk about your favorite moments, stuff like that. But again, pick up your copy of Hush, the Batman, so we could talk about it live. And, of course, anything DC related. That's starting this Saturday. But that's pretty much it. If you guys have not got the exclusive shirts that came out, still going on now. I think 8 people brought it so far. We're going to try to push it as much as we could. So it's $20 a shirt. You can go to levelsofgeeks.com. Anything Levels of Geeks. That's going to be, the website. Check out the website. I'm still adding more stuff to the website. The Discord, Jonathan McCoy, I'm going to be emailing you the Discord server so you could join our Patreon on Ultra HD Geek section of the website, which is only private to the Patreon people. You could talk to us, and at the Patreon, you could talk to everybody that you see on the show and you enjoy talking to. You can talk to them live through the Discord. Again, guys, the Discord stuff will be on the description. After the show ends, I'll put it up quick for you guys to join the server. Jonathan McCoy, I'll email it to you on your account. Other than that, that's pretty much it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hit those like buttons if you enjoyed it. Notification bells, hit it, because we're going to be going live a lot. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, Triboro, for the random movie Mondays. Looking forward to another crap fest you're gonna give us. No, I'm just joking.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
This one was better than Action Jackson.
Yeah, it was better than Action Jackson. No, thank you so much, everybody that's still with us live. Again, thank you so much. Robert Makes the Cut, Unboxing, Lobby Desk, Surfing Through Cinema. I can't wait to see him battle Nate for questions. Unboxing, Jose, Jay Manley, Jonathan McCoy, I'll Buy the Popcorn, Stephanie, James Perez. Thank you so much, Ralph. Everyone said that there was like a screen, a glitch. I guess that's why a lot of people dropped off. I did not know that. Tony Movie Chappie, Alex Thomas. Thank you all for joining in tonight's show. An episode again, guys. Be awesome to each other and geek out. Bloop. And something going on.